This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
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 This is extreme.
Speak. Stop right there, criminal scum! Nobody breaks the law on my watch! I'm confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine, or it's off to jail.
I don't know if you've ever seen this. Watch this.
Yeah, it's because he's wearing a black shoe.
Yeah.
They don't like the color black.
You know why?
They think it's another turtle.
No. It's crows.
Oh.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly. La 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. La 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel. La 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 la. Toll the ancient Yuletide carol. La 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 la.
This show is some freaky shit.
Play Equestrian Statue from their LP, Gorilla.
On his famous horse he'd ride through the land. The people used to see him everywhere. When he died they put a statue in the square. Here comes the equestrian statue, prancing up and down the square. Little old lady stop and say, well, I declare. Once a month on a Friday there's a man with a mop and bucket in his hand. To him it's just another working day, so he whistles as he rubs and scrubs away. Here comes the equestrian statue, prancing up and down the square. Little old lady stop and say, well, I declare, it's a sight to bring you joy, you feel so gay. And it's guaranteed to brighten up your day, if it's grey. Statue, prancing up and down the square. Little old lady stop and say, well, I declare, it's a sight to bring you joy, you feel so gay.
Oh, Eric, wait till you find out what this really is. It's gonna blow your fucking mind.
If it's gray. To bring you joy, you feel so gay, 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 feel so gay,
All right, we're going to pause this right here. What does that sound like to you? What band the most, Grim?
It sounds like the Beatles.
This song came out before Sgt. Pepper's Band. You know that?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not from a movie. It's Bonzo Dog Doodah Band, and they're from England. And the guy that's in this band supposedly is the one that took Paul's place. And we're going to be covering him a lot more in the future. But tonight we're going to start out with this shit. Remember I told you about how Hitler financed Israel. Right here's some proof. Everybody thought I was full of shit, didn't you?
On January 30th, 1933, Adolf Hitler was appointed Chancellor of Germany. By March, reports of violence against Jews in Germany hit the papers in London and New York. The reaction was immediate. On March 27th,
Eric says he's the
1933,
Paul McCartney
a
clone.
massive rally was held at
You be
Madison
right
Square
there.
Garden in New York. The anti-Nazi boycott movement was born. The message was simple: bankrupt the Reich.
Remember when we showed those papers from the 30s saying that they were at war financially with the Reich? This is the foundation of it all.
A global coalition of Jewish organizations, trade unions, and left-wing parties emerged. The effects were immediate. German records showed a 12% decline in German exports to the U.S. in 1933, followed by a massive 30% drop in the first 9 months of 1934. Hjalmar Schacht, Hitler's economic architect, was already struggling with the global depression. In memos to Hitler and the cabinet, he warned that piling the pressure of a successful international boycott on top of the existing economic crisis could be more than the stressed German economy could handle. He wasn't exaggerating. In June 1933, Schacht was forced to announce a transfer moratorium on foreign debts because Germany had run out of cash. The Nazis were vulnerable. They needed a lifeline. And then, as incredible as it sounds, a lifeline came from Tel Aviv. In 1933, the Zionists were in desperate need of cash and Jewish immigrants. The Germans needed a way to break the boycott. The Jewish Agency offered a deal. If the Nazis allowed wealthy German Jews to emigrate and take a portion of their assets in the form of German products, the Zionists would act as the sales agent of those products, in direct defiance of the
Isn't that
anti-Nazi
nuts?
boycott. SS officer Leopold von Mildenstein toured Palestine in 1933 with German Zionist Kurt Tuchler and wrote a 12-part series of articles promoting cooperation along the lines of the Zionist proposal. Adolf Eichmann, who succeeded von Mildenstein as head of Jewish affairs, visited Palestine in 1937 to assess immigration
Look at what this
possibilities.
fuckhead said. If I had been a Jew, I would have been a fanatical Zionist. What the fuck? Who's fooling who? So these people in Germany were forced to fucking go there? Is that what the fuck they're saying? Right?
Right.
And we're going to take all your money.
Yep.
You're going to take all our shit there and sell it. What the? It's Amway. You know that?
The beginnings
However-
of it.
What?
The beginnings of Amway.
Yeah, what were you going to say, Mossy?
Nothing.
He was
Well,
discovered by the British and deported. The Haverar Agreement, as it was known, would last 8 years and prove a crucial lifeline for both the Nazis
into the
and
40s,
the Zionists.
for fuck's sake.
In 1926, Zionist leader Chaim Weizmann wrote, "I am not an alarmist by nature and have a large dose of optimism, but it is my duty to tell you that the ship is
Hi,
sinking."
Daniel.
In 1927, 2,287 more Jews left Palestine than entered. In 1928, the number was plus 10. Only 10 immigrants. The
Well-
Zionist project was on life support, facing massive deficits, collapsing fundraising, and halted settlements. David Ben-Gurion, the future prime minister, made his priorities clear.
Terrorist.
In 1938, the British
blew up
offered to
the
grant
British embassy in a
sanctuary to
hotel there. Did
10,000
you know that?
Jewish children in England, but barred them from
Oh,
Palestine.
you want to hear something else funny?
Ben-Gurion's response was shocking.
Netanyahu said in 1998 that America was a golden calf and he was going to drain our blood. Do you know that? What the
Really?
fuck? Just to use that imagery, that's from the fucking golden calf from the Bible. You know that? Fucking synagogue of Satan.
If I knew that it was possible to save all the children of Germany by transporting them to England, and only half by transferring them to the land of Israel, I would choose the latter, for before us lies not only the numbers of these children, but the historical reckoning of the people of Israel. For Ben-Gurion, the goal of nation building came before everything and justified anything.
Do you hear that shit? He'd rather have all the
Even
children die.
sabotaging the boycott, which was the world's best chance of bringing down the Nazi regime. Saving Zionism was deemed more important. When news of the Havara Agreement broke, the Jewish world exploded. Haim Arlosoroff, the political secretary of the Jewish Agency, was assassinated when he returned from negotiations in Berlin.
Damn.
The men accused of the murder were associated with Brit Haberionim, a radical faction of revisionist Zionism. Zeev Jabotinsky, the founder of the revisionist movement, said,
He's right.
The transfer agreement destroys the only weapon the Jews have against the Nazis, the boycott. It makes us allies of the beast. The revisionist newspaper Hazit Ham, on the very day Arlosoroff was murdered, wrote, The Jewish people has always known how to deal with those who have sold the honor of their nation and its Torah, and it will know today as well how to react to this abomination that is being committed in the open. This is just a repeat of what's going on today, you know that? With Netanyahu and Hamas. Did you know that they were sending money to Hamas every year, $13 million that Qatar was giving them?
Was the Mossad too?
What?
Was the Mossad doing the same thing?
They were probably helping facilitate what was going on, but I'm telling you, Qatar was giving Hamas $13 million a year, and Israel was moving the money over there to them. And they said it was to keep things quiet.
Hmm.
And then he had them stand down the day of the attack, and they knew about the tunnels. They didn't do nothing about it. It's all bullshit. These fucking people, they create their own disasters and then cry and moan about it, and it's our fault.
As an open call to liquidate the traitors who collaborated with the Nazis.
I don't blame Israel.
Baruch Vladek,
They're nationalists. I understand. I blame
Jewish Daily
Christian
Forward
MAGA
and
churches who
leader
are
of the
more
Jewish
Zionists
Labor
than
Committee,
Israel.
wrote,
So then, yeah, I know that.
The organized Jewish workers
Dude, we're going to
of
be covering
America.
that in a little while. These motherfuckers, they're saying that we got to accept that we're not as good as the Jews. These are Christian fucking pastors are preaching this madness, aren't they, Mossy?
Yep.
Saying that they're better than us. Go fuck yourselves, you retards. While they rip off money from people and lie to them.
Mm-hmm. Like the TBN network?
There's a whole bunch from. I don't want to start pointing them out, Grim. Neither should you.
Yep. Sorry.
Will not be a party to any agreement with the murderers of their own flesh and blood. We will not become the sales agents of Hitler. Samuel Untermyer, prominent lawyer, president of the non-sectarian Anti-Nazi League, and boycott leader, declared,
Yeah, bitch and moan, but they did it
act.
anyways. So what?
That was a cheap price to pay to destroy the boycott. But for the Zionists, who levied a 39% tax on the transfer, it was about securing the vital capital needed to build a nation. The political
Amen.
fallout was a price they were willing to pay for a life-saving economic bailout. Nazi steel, Nazi pumps, and Nazi cement built Tel Aviv. The kibbutzim plowed their fields with Lance Bulldog tractors manufactured in Nazi Germany. The deal brought 45 to 50,000 educated, self-funded German immigrants, vital human capital that the British would otherwise have rejected. Garm Weizmann's sinking Zionist ship didn't just stay afloat, it was refitted with German engines. The moment the Zionists started trading with Berlin, the moral argument for the boycott collapsed. How could a Jew in New York or London demand a company or government not buy German when the Jews of the Jewish homeland were buying German products by the boatload? The boycott was the one weapon that truly frightened Hitler. Could it have brought down the Nazi regime?
Yep.
We'll never know, because the Havara...
Because greedy motherfuckers, you know that? Now we got what we got. Oh. Here's some good news.
You are looking at the actual hand of God. If anybody needed encouragement today, this is going to be it. So this story comes from Amanda Foster. She posted this absolutely incredible picture of her ultrasound to her social media account, and of course it has been blowing up. She said, each time before ultrasounds, I've dropped to my knees right in the doctor's office to pray over Kyler. In my prayers for him, I've asked the Lord repeatedly to please keep his hand on my baby and whatever his plan may be to help me trust fully in it at ease. At an ultrasound yesterday, my youngest daughter Bailey was the first to notice it and asked me whose hand that was, then Kyle. But in one of his pictures, it had the appearance of a hand holding his head. This is such a beautiful reminder, y'all, that we are his children. We are precious to God. He loves us more than we could ever imagine. Psalm 139 says, you knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works, and my soul knows it well. This life gets heavy, but no matter what you are dealing with right now, no matter what you are carrying, God can handle it. God is bigger than whatever issue you are facing right now. He is our Father, and we are his children. So whatever you are worrying about today, whatever you are carrying, whatever you are struggling with, run to him with it. Lay it at his feet because he loves you and his arms are wide open.
Bum, bum, bum.
I got a couple things to share at some point.
All right, let me get into this rat thing.
No.
Oh yeah, check this shit out.
The group of researchers who trained rats to play Doom in virtual reality just gave them a major upgrade. Now they can actually fire at their enemies. In case you're not familiar, because why would you not be familiar with this? You can put rats and mice into virtual reality. One of the perhaps important things to note is that having mice run VR mazes is not new, and it's often done in medical sciences, particularly neurosciences. This can involve a panorama or tiny goggles, which mice wear, kind of like the Oculus Rift. Researchers have also been trying to incorporate more sensations, like sound, that can come from a certain direction, so they can convince the mice they are actually in this environment. Typically, we'll see this in areas of neuroscience that monitor the progression of neurodegenerative diseases, or say if you gave a mouse an induced stroke and then replaced part of its brain with a human brain organoid, yes, a tiny human brain taken from stem cells, they might want to test how well it's able to move in a 3D space. Yes, we used to put mice in physical mazes, but that's kind of gone by the wayside. I don't know about you, but the idea of setting up a tiny virtual reality system for a mouse sounds like it's now introducing more variables rather than less. I guess one of the benefits is that you can model and design the maze and change it so you don't have to physically build anything, but I always enjoyed the building part of science. You can model how an animal is memorizing their physical space by monitoring their brain patterns, and some researchers have even deleted memories. Yeah, that happened. You can just turn off neural pathways and they won't have the fearful reaction anymore. It gets wild. And I really like this one. They demonstrated that mice can learn to move things with only their brain and even teleport. Aside from just being really cool, they also learned that, yes, mice like us also have three-dimensional maps in their brains. I do have a question, though. So not everyone has an internal monologue. Not everyone has internal imagery. How do you know your way around your house? You must have a map in there somewhere, even if it's not conscious, and I wonder if that's what animals experience, but we could probably soon demonstrate exactly what is.
Wait, so this bitch just said rats have internal dialogue, even though a lot of people don't. You know that? That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Holy
going on in their heads when they think about this stuff. I did recently read a paper, and I did cover it, where they found out that mice were physically taking the action in their brains before they actually took the action. And that's very similar to what people do. But back to Doom. Mice are put in this little panorama, and they have a ball that they can walk on so they can move forward in the virtual world. They also get a little puff of air to their face to let them know that they have hit a wall, and they learn it pretty well. Now, they've given them an actual trigger that they can pull to get their enemies in the game. Yeah. Now, in terms of what this actually teaches us, that yes, mice will use a firearm if trained to, and given a good enough reward to use it. I feel like there's a whole unexplored area of the Rats of Nim that maybe I need to write. And they have a guide to put this together, all the materials you need to get if you want to do it too. I don't particularly know why you would want to do this too, but just know that you can. When the robots rebel, or maybe the lab animals, I'll be the first to tell you. Follow for more.
Rats.
No, you don't kill him.
Hey, bro.
What's this? This is hilarious.
You stay right
Hold on.
here? You stay right
Don't stay around here.
here? You know what? Apartment 160?
Nigga, what?
What?
160. You just come to ask a question, nigga. But no, but
You don't know 160?
no. Who you is though?
My name Q. I don't stay right here. I'm from Birmingham.
Birmingham.
Yeah, I'm up north some type time. Hey, you look familiar, so that's why I asked you. What your name is?
Shit, they call me no name around here.
No name?
Yeah.
Oh, what they call you that?
Shit.
Oh, you quiet?
Yeah.
Well, matter of fact, No Name. I like that name. I like it. I fuck with No Name. So look, No Name, let me teach you something. Since I'm teaching people stuff all day, let me teach you a lesson. I'm thinking about like I just been going through my mind. I just been seeing random people like with ski masks and sleeping shoes and designer pants with paint on them. Like I just want to teach niggas lessons. Like that's how I've been feeling.
Teaching nigga a lesson.
Like, I'm just saying, however you take it. Like I just been wanting to teach niggas. Like not just saying just teach you.
Football
I want to
lesson, nigga. You talking about football or something? Sport?
I mean, I play football. I could teach you that, but I'm teaching like real deal lessons.
Nigga. The fuck
Oh, hold on. What that? No, oh, no, it's a notebook. I swear to God, it's a notebook. I'm talking about.
You gotta get the fuck on with that shit.
It's a notebook.
You gotta get. I'm keeping it book bag too, nigga.
Bro, I'm talking about.
Get the fuck on. Nigga.
Come on, bro.
Get the fuck on.
Never really.
It was funny. What did you have? You can go ahead and throw it up.
Okay.
And then we'll go back to that guy.
Woo. Seen something shoot out the right-hand side or thing.
Back this up a little bit. I don't think it.
Dag on. It's a shooting far is all I. Woo. Seen something
Sounds like Hank Hill.
Thing.
Were they trying to burn it out?
Yeah. Like this shit.
Dag on. It's a shooting far is all I can see.
You're not even aiming. You just fucking.
Damn it, Bobby.
Oh no. It's titled Cold War FBI Meltdown. The title
Have
of the
you
video.
seen the new My Deuces are coming out with, Bossy?
No.
It's small as fuck. I'll dig it up.
I got a couple. I got 3 more videos after this.
All right, cool. I gotta throw the dogs out.
We had to check one right then.
Man, that thing still ain't burning yet. Oh, it's starting to smoke. There it goes. It's on fire.
Oh, he goes for a little bit longer. I'm actually surprised he keeps going as far as he does.
I do not want a rack.
Doesn't matter.
We got a double feed and a half right here.
Come on!
No, we're still hung up.
Clear, bitch!
All right, we're clear.
Clear! He's blowing the fire out.
He let it keep burning. He like, fuck it.
He's just seen how far it goes. He already would have grabbed one up a dead body by now. Come on.
Lord be with us.
Let's go.
Man. What was
Oh
that?
man, that's great.
What a job.
I think we got another double feed, Kyle. Gosh, dog it.
God damn it.
Woo! Yep,
Open the gun.
there went something.
It's gonna be one of them tiki
This
torches
is a great
in a
part.
minute.
Watch this shit.
It's gonna be a
It's
tiki
great.
torch.
He had one go off in the barrel just now, right? With the chamber
Yeah.
open.
Hand me a different
fuck,
mag.
it's on
'cause
fire.
this
Give me a
top
different
I
mag,
see
man.
up.
He still wants to keep going.
I don't know. We might be done for, boys. Yeah.
I think we're about done, bub.
Nope, we're done. We're done.
He's depressed.
Alrighty.
All right.
Oh, Lord, here we go. All right, so, pretty good. I mean, all things considered, we ain't dead. Woo!
We ain't dead.
I think they were destroying it. It was confiscated. Check this out.
We're gonna help the wildlife, make them some pumpkin salad. We're gonna use M67. It's a perfect kitchen tool to have, a gadget to make a salad, pumpkin pie, apple pie, cherry pie.
Sweet potato salad.
Jasper, ready?
I'm ready.
As long as you're holding down the spoon, you're good. I'll be right back, Jasper.
Okay, okay.
Don't trip.
Okay, the pin is out. All I gotta do is let go of my fingers. Ready to go? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, motherfucker! I got you back just in time.
It's an M67 grenade.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is how you make pumpkin salad.
Here you go, Shep. Are you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, here you go. Watch this, dumbass. This is dumb. This is dumber than dumber.
You're back.
What the fuck?
Hang on.
You done?
Down. Get back. Stop breathing. Roll. Security. Everyone else push. You're back.
Retard. They usually die when it happens, you know what?
Get down. Get back. Stop breathing. Roll. Security. Everyone else push. You're back.
I'm sorry, but you know that shit hurt.
It's fucking retarded, man. It's like you've seen those ones where the Iraqi guys shoot it up in the air and it lands right next to them.
Yeah. Here you go.
That was real, Eric.
Yeah, that was real. That wasn't AI.
That shit really happens. Because at least once per fucking cycle, you know that?
Yeah. When I was in
dumb
boot
fuck.
camp, we were on the grenade. We were doing grenade range. We did the grenade range, and the next day, another platoon went out and did grenades. And there was a female, and the grenadier was in the pit with her, and she pulled the pin. And instead of throwing the grenade, she threw the
He
pin.
threw the
and dropped
pin.
the
I've seen that
grenade.
a million times.
And he fucking grabbed her, threw her out, and he got halfway out and blew his legs off.
I seen a guy one time pull the motherfucking pin, drop
So
the
then the
grenade
grenade
down to his
range was
feet.
shut down for 6 months or something like that, and everybody that didn't get a chance to go on the grenade range yet,
They were
was
fucked.
hold back.
Yes, they
So
all
they
got
were
fucked.
just stuck in cycle for 6 months
Yeah.
until they could go do grenades.
Yep,
Or they did the
that's-
investigation on it. The day before my platoon went and did it. Or I would have
Something
been
similar
stuck in
like that
fucking
happened to
cycle.
us. This motherfucker dropped the
I'd have
grenade
been
down
sitting
into
there
their
for 6
feet,
months.
and the sergeant bent over to pick it up, and he kneed him in the fucking face. They both went down, and then boom, body parts every fucking where, and we were done.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. Man, my
check this
fucking
What, it actually exploded?
oh,
Yeah.
fucking what do you think, Grim? I said body parts everywhere. They were both fucking
Yeah.
dusted. He's, you know why? Because fucking first day we had this motherfucker walking around throwing his rifle up in the air with a bayonet on it. You know how they do when they do the marching shit, Mossy? He was one of them.
Yeah.
And he's saying that he wanted one of us to kill ourselves, and he'd go home and jack off on his wife. And then after he left, we all said, man, we'll kill him before we kill one of ourselves. You know that? And I guess somebody hit the ball, and they said, fuck it, I'm going to whack myself. But fuck it, I'll take him.
Well, here's a palate cleanser for it. Have you seen some of the shit this old man makes? You're gonna see a bunch of them right now. It's kind of side menus. You like speed. These are all different rocket fucking vehicles he's made.
How the fuck? Wait a second. Kirk said he did 10 years in the Army and never issued him a grenade.
Huh?
What the fuck? Look at what Kurt said. Well, that's because you had a typewriter, Kurt, you dumb fuck.
Were you ever in combat? Or in a combat zone? I always issued grenades in combat zone. Every time I went out the wire, I had like 4 grenades on me. Maybe it's because I was at E5. I don't know. I did 10 years too.
I didn't get
Just
to do
saying.
10 years, but I had fucking grenades.
I was going to do at least 20, but life had different plans for me.
Yeah, I guess that's the way I can look at it.
I was going to be a lifer. I kind of like sold my soul to the contract that I signed in my mind at the time. Not now.
That wasn't
but at my
tailored.
mind.
That's tanks. Oh, a tanker? Yeah, they don't need grenades in tanks.
No. But you would think they'd have some. Hell yeah, buddy. I have a buddy that was not in Fallujah, but he was in
Tankers
Gulf War,
aren't smart.
and then
My
he was in
recruiter was a
Afghanistan with
tanker.
me.
They wanted me to be a tanker so bad, Mossy. It was fucking insane. I said, no,
I was
wanna
all
be-
over Afghanistan.
Ugh.
I started out as 14 Sierra. Kirk. An Avenger weapon system with the Stinger missile. We had a 50 cal anti-aircraft. 80A, buddy. If it flies, it dies. Yep. It was quite fun. Never got to do it in combat though, which was depressing. Wish I coulda. They reclassed us.
He says, cheers, brother.
Cheers to you too. Glad you made it back.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't.
Nope. Hopefully you came back with all your limbs. I know
Yeah,
a lot of people that
Kurt's a
didn't.
wet brain. No, that's all.
Hey man, I'm on meds. I get a check for my crazy now. I can't complain.
You're fucked. That's what I tell
My
people. You
back
either get
got issues, but the main reason I can't work is because of my PTSD, dude. You set me off, and there is no.
they never gave me that option. I had to learn to deal.
My mind automatically goes to eliminate. It doesn't. There is no like. You know what I'm saying? Like if I get in a fight, it's not. I'm not fighting to just knock the fucker out.
Yeah, glad Iraq has their freedom. You were there too, weren't you?
No, I was never in Iraq. I was in Afghanistan. I did 3 trips over there.
Oh, now we're gonna fight Venezuela, and we can bring all them here too now.
04, 05, 06. That's when I was in Afghanistan. Gerardo Rivera came out to Taron Kout when I was in fucking Afghanistan, and FOB Ripley. The interview, the MU-21 unit of the Marines.
Yeah, my
they
brother
were
was on
getting-
that beach that night. I
because-
told him he should have shot his
because
ass.
they
He
were
said he wished
fucking
he could've.
getting he came there to interview them because they were getting a new mission to leave Afghanistan and go to Iraq when the Iraq war was kicking off, and Iraq war was like so popular in the news and shit, and they weren't even talking about Afghanistan. Gerardo Vera came all the way out there and used to have pictures of my guys with him. I didn't go see him. I didn't have.
Oh, I thought you were talking
I
about when he
didn't
showed
care
up
to
on
go see
that
him.
beach when those guys were fucking coming in. You see that shit?
No.
Yeah, the Marines, and he's there before they even land. He's going to interview them when they're sneaking in. You with me?
Yeah.
Well, I told my brother, I wish he would have just shot that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I never liked him.
I don't.
Fuck him.
I had an opportunity to meet the dumbass in the middle of Taron Kout, and I chose not to. Other guys are like, "Oh,
All right, what's this old man doing, man?
watch this shit." That's a pedal bike. That's a like a skateboard. That's a homemade motorcycle. But wait until you see this shit when it really. The videos are progressive as he's going in them. Like here, you can watch this shit. He's hauling fucking ass. You imagine being on that little fucking thing?
Fucking A.
Man, if he hits a rock or something, he's.
That's what happens when you go that fast. Speed kills.
He had to put a heat shield on that motherfucker so he was gonna cook his arm.
Fucking A, that thing is hot as fuck. He's got a fucking flag.
He's out in the salt flats, Utah.
You know
out
what
there.
they just found about the salt flats around Salt Lake City? That's all earth.
Dude, that bike, dude. Look at that bike. Look how fast he's fucking.
Yeah, it's all rare earth. Yeah, look at the heat on that fucking thing.
Could you imagine if one of those tires?
Oh, he'd be fucked. And then if he wrecked and that fucking thing hit him, he'd cook him.
Oh, fuck yeah, it would. He's a fucking crazy son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Extra
People who live in a desert,
cookie-
though.
That's all I have.
Extra crispy human.
But he's cool. I like that guy. I've watched some of his stuff before.
What are you saying, Grim?
He said extra crispy human.
Yeah.
Gross. Yeah,
No. That would happen. No, I was saying if that you know, like I was saying that would cook them. That's why I was saying that.
Oh. All right.
Thought AI would be an issue in construction, but he almost got me. So AI can't really do work, but might be able to trick a homeowner or another contractor into thinking that work got done. It's Friday. Everybody's wanting to get paid. Everyone wants to rush and hurry up and get done by 3, 4 o'clock so they can come by and get a check. So siding guys had some porch ceiling to do, finished up some siding, got some chicken feed on this front little gable roof on the front porch. They sent the invoice this morning.
Hey,
and I
Mo.
said, okay, yeah, cool. I'll give you a check. Send me a picture of everything when it's done. You can come get a check. He sends me a picture. Looks good. Wrap the beams in cedar. Porch is done, siding's done, everything looks good. So homeowner happens to live on the property next door. Called her, hey, go check out the siding. He said he's done. He sent me a picture. It looks great. Go over there and tell me what you think. She goes over there, sends me a
Check
picture.
this shit out.
This is what it looks like.
Nothing's done.
So this is what my guy sent me.
Hey, Big Steve.
And then 5 minutes later, this is what the homeowner sent me.
That's awesome,
So
ain't it?
pretty much real time, 2 pictures, same time frame, but looks like he threw it in a ChatGPT and said, finish the siding up for me, and then send it to me. Then the homeowner goes out there, and the siding ain't done.
Oh,
So,
you got lucky, man. If that homeowner was
something
there,
to
you'd
look
have been
out for. Be
fucked.
careful.
Yeah, he would have.
You know what?
Yep.
I would
You
always
went-
go inspect the job before I cut a check. That's just good business management. See that shit with your own eyes before you give anybody money for shit.
Yeah, no shit.
I grew up in a construction business. There's weasels in that motherfucking business, big
Oh,
time.
fuck yeah. When I was young, fuck,
That's why I wasn't in it.
getting paid sucked. Oh, this is new. Check
There's
this
just as
out.
many fucking politics in the fucking military, though. There's a good old boy program in the military that you kid yourself.
Look at this, bitch.
Oh, I was gonna show this earlier. I put
Yeah, I
it
beat
away.
ya.
Look at that shit. Yeah, this is badass. Watch how he holds that 50 though. He'll put that fucking buttstock on his shoulder.
He don't give a fuck.
He puts it under his arm. He
He's a
puts
little
that on
Chinese
his shoulder,
guy.
dude.
He
It
puts
would
that on
break.
his shoulder. He little Chinese guy.
What about a message in that?
Open the tripod.
Well, now they crank the Baidu's down to where his little ass can handle it.
Game prices are collapsing.
That's the
I think
Barrett.
I've noticed
You
this
know that
too.
recoil spring in the back of it?
Yeah.
It doesn't have a breeze. That's a little spring, but there's also a piston in there. If that's a Barrett,
Yeah, I know that. Just like in the M16's got that
it's got
piston
a
in
gas
it.
piston in the back of it.
He's really shooting a BB gun, Mo says.
It's AI.
Yeah, but fuck you, man. That thing will go right through a goddamn cinder block wall. You know that, Mossy.
Oh,
you ever
I
see a
know.
motherfucker get hit with a fucking Barrett? They do the Barrett bounce. Fuck that.
Exactly.
I'll take that
Kurt.
motherfucker, wouldn't you?
Yeah, Kirk's right.
My deuce has stayed the same. What the fuck? You got me. One of us got to show it. My deuce has stayed the same since World War. If it ain't broke, don't fucking fix it. Yeah, but they made it more compact and fucking. I gotta find a thing. Hold on.
There are different versions though of the Modus, because like the Modus that was on my
Yeah, 'cause
Avenger,
they got them in planes and helicopters and shit.
it was on the bottom of one of the missile pods, and it was for like slow moving, like helicopter and shit like that. But that fucker, it had a metal arm that connected to it that would actually.
Oh yeah, so it was like
cock
a film, like a.
It was called a
camera
dragon arm.
thing. Yeah.
And if you took that 50 cal Modus, put it on a table, mounted it there, tied a
Kurt
rope
said
to
he
that
had a
shit,
Modus. I see.
dude, you could have a whole platoon of guys pulling on that son of a bitch, and you might get it halfway back. You are not cocking that gun by
Oh
hand.
yeah.
But it's got a different cocking mechanism in it than a regular, like, which I thought was kind of dumb, because if something happened, we could never take that thing off that vehicle and use it like a regular fucking 50 cal, because you can't cock it.
That's fucked.
So I always thought that was stupid in a way, but yeah, man. We used to try have competitions cocking that thing, seeing how far back each like squad and shit platoon and so pull that motherfucker back.
Yeah, fuck
Nobody
this. We'll
could ever
cover this
cock it.
later. So they were trying to charge people, $80 and shit for games. Well, that shit just blew up in their face. Let me see if I got that in here with that gun. If not, I'm gonna have to look for it.
I got you.
Oh, they've been going after Asmongold again.
About what?
Stuff he's been posting.
Yeah.
Why? What did he
They're
post?
attacking him.
Over what though? And what
He
does
don't care
say
about
now?
people attacking him because it's just more content for him.
So then they're attacking him because he said he doesn't care about him attacking him. That doesn't make
No,
sense.
I'm just saying in general, that's how he works. He don't care if they're attacking him really, because it's just content for him. He said it before. Yeah, I don't remember what he posted, but he posted something and people are attacking him about it. I think he posted it on X.
Oh yeah, JD Delight said that too on YouTube. Right, Mossy? I don't know what he actually posted, but I think JD Delay said on YouTube they'd be going after him.
Who said that?
JD Delay guy on YouTube.
Huh. Well, I know everybody knows about the fucking mattress gate and the tunnels.
The discovery of a secret.
The tunnels that the Jews had in New York, where they had that bloody ass mattress and shit. Well, I found this guy where they're explaining about what the fuck happened. I'm gonna have to find that 50 cal thing, but they got it to where they shrank it down to where it's just a little bit bigger than an M16, dude. I shit you not. I don't know how it's gonna fucking work. But check this shit out. This is insane. They got this guy. This is just fucking nuts. And they interview him about this synagogue.
Tunnel eventually led to a massive brawl inside a 100-year-old synagogue in Brooklyn, New York. Known as 770, the synagogue serves one of the largest groups of Hasidic Jews in the world. Now, luckily, no injuries were reported from this brawl, believe it or not. But what the hell sparked it? What is behind the brawl in the first place? What got people so fired up?
You hate it when the little tiny hats are fighting amongst themselves.
Well, it was all over the discovery of a tunnel and an attempt by authorities to fill it with cement. So you see a gentleman coming out of that tunnel.
Gentleman.
This is
one of the tunnels is a false flag. It supposedly is going from a synagogue to a Jankum lab. Turns out it was just one of Courtney's butthole pics. One of the tunnels goes to a fucking girl's shower, dude. Remember that, Mossy?
Yeah.
So what the fuck? They're peeping Toms? Wait till you hear this shit, though. This blow your mind what these fuckers were up to down there.
This isn't in the Middle East, guys. This is in Brooklyn. Okay, this is in Brooklyn.
If you haven't heard by now of what I call Mattress Gate or Tunnel Gate, there is a
I cannot
big
believe you're
scandal
arresting
in
the
New York
Jews.
City. Chaos broke out inside of a Jewish synagogue because of a massive tunnel that was discovered under this historic site in New York City. And when authorities tried to shut it down, sheer chaos ensued from these Jewish guys using it. Wild
Jewish
footage
guys.
is circulating online showing a frenetic scene Monday at the Chabad Lubavitch World Headquarters in Brooklyn's Crown Heights, serving as the meeting location and place of worship for Orthodox Jews in that area. And it all has to do with this hidden tunnel. Long story short, this underground enclosure leading into this synagogue was stumbled upon last month by people who reported hearing weird noises under their homes. There are
Can you imagine
reports
that
that a
shit?
select group from this synagogue were using this tunnel to access a women's bathing area. This viral event literally took social media by storm, starting with this mattress. This mattress is so gross that this would not be on the list of mattresses we used to flip on growing up. Also, what stands out about this mattress is that it's a baby mattress. What were they doing in those tunnels? What were they doing
my
on this
God.
mattress to cause this gross
Did you see the
stain?
bloodstain?
We are now
Yeah,
joined
right.
by
I have some
David
ideas.
Saltzman, who is a member of the now infamous
David Saltzman, Tunnel Jew. Did you see that?
synagogues in Brooklyn.
It says 9/11 is gay, and his shirt says true Jew. And then if you watch, this bitch right here starts edging her way away.
I wish
By the
Ant
end of this
was here
interview,
tonight.
she's gone. What?
I wish Ant was here tonight to see all this.
Yeah, I know, but we'll save some for him. I got a bunch of this guy. This guy's Rathbone. He's a Jew that hates the Jews. It's pretty funny. But this shit's insane. So he's one of the tunnel fucks. And then these two bastards are trying to make it. I guess he's supposed to be Howard
Were the other
Stern.
two trying to make it to the tunnel?
No, they're
Is
trying
that
to.
their goal?
No, they're trying to legitimize it. Watch.
We've all heard the news story about
Yeah.
these tunnels that were discovered underneath this synagogue. And there's a lot of theories going around the internet.
Eldridge, I think the fathers are absent.
About why these tunnels exist, a lot of conspiracy theories, wild accusations going on. So we brought David here as a member of the synagogue to set the record straight of any rumors.
This guy's got a shirt that says true Jew.
Fucking earlier, were you there when I was watching about the Moyams? They're the ones who, after they circumcise babies, they fucking suck the blood out.
What?
Yeah, it's fucking disgusting, man. Fuck, man, it blew my mind when I found out about
Who
this
does
shit.
this?
The Jews do. And so this guy in New York, he's fucking running around doing it, and he's like some kind of councilman, and he's giving babies herpes. No, a couple babies died from it. And they told him, you're forbidden to suck babies off after their foreskins cut off, and he kept doing it. That fucking insane.
That's crazy.
And then that bitch actress, what's her name, that's turning into fucking cream to put on their face? It's all foreskins, you know that?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't.
You know that shit that they're all putting on their eyes? To get rid of the wrinkles and stuff? That's all foreskin.
Stem
Fucking
cells,
disgusting.
Steve?
Yeah. Whatever the fuck that shit is. What the fuck's her name? That actress, bitch?
Sandra Bullock?
Yeah, her. Look up the ingredients on that. Fucking disgusting.
Going around why these tunnels exist.
Police make a wild discovery underneath a synagogue in Brooklyn.
An illegal tunnel found below the Chabad Lubavitch World Headquarters in Crown Heights.
All right, Fox 5's Lisa Evers takes a look at how it was discovered.
9 men are facing charges this afternoon after police say they dug a secret tunnel into the sanctuary of the Chabad Lubavitch headquarters in Brooklyn.
The men described by police as extremist students are accused of digging the tunnel so that they would be able to have access to the sanctuary after hours. And when a cement truck was brought in to fill that tunnel, the men stood in the tunnel refusing to leave.
Oh my God.
And I want to be clear, there's been conflicting reporting on this story. When I
Oh,
was
she's from
reading
the
about it
Young Turks.
recently, there were claims that the tunnel was built specifically to
Somebody in the
skirt
chat
COVID orders that closed down religious buildings,
No,
and
that tunnel was
people
built
wanted to
3,000
continue
years ago.
worshiping,
Okay.
and so they needed a secret
I promise
pathway
it's
or
that tunnel,
passageway
bitch.
into the synagogue. But I don't think that's really what's going on here. So why was the secret
Mattress
tunnel
gate.
built in the first place? This is where it gets complicated.
I am not buying what some of these news articles are saying in terms of why this tunnel was built.
Where
One
the
of
fuck are they
the
living down there, then?
supposed
Look at all that
reasons
shit.
given is that these guys were concerned about COVID, and so they decided to take it upon themselves to build an extension to this synagogue, an underground tunnel to be exact. They
Like, did they maybe just think about wearing a mask when they went out? No, we must build a tunnel to the synagogue.
were supposedly so concerned with their health that they built a filthy tunnel
Yeah.
in New York
They
City.
probably got asbestos poisoning just going through. Like, what kind of tunnel is that? You got to be like on your hands and knees.
There was one more viral
Like a
image
great
going
escape
around.
tunnel.
This is the one everyone's been talking about. Is this, Dirk just pulled up on screen, stained mattress that was pulled out of the tunnel being carried by members of the synagogue.
Yeah, so here's a blood-stained mattress tunnel Jew. What do you have to say about that?
So there's a lot of crazy conspiracy theories. I don't want to go down any tasteless rabbit holes. But David, if you could explain why was there a mattress in the tunnels and what is this stain? A lot of folks are
I'm
wondering,
sure the tunnel Jew is going to clear it up for us.
is this stain feces?
No, it's not feces.
What
It
is it?
stains blood, and basically
Oh,
we,
all right, well.
we did rituals. I said that before. There
We
was some
do rituals.
I
you
feel
know.
so much better now knowing that it wasn't feces and it was just blood.
It's just rituals.
All right, good. Well, we're done here.
rituals that we go
Good,
do in the
healthy
tunnels.
blood.
And sometimes the rituals might involve someone who recently died, and we'll bring him down there. And we're trying to do a ritual to bring back the Messiah, which is a schneerson.
So you desecrate a corpse. Is that what I'm hearing? Which is a felony?
If you heard about him on the news. So he died many years ago.
I thought they were going to say child sacrifice.
This reminds me of the tunnel Aunt dug from rehab to the liquor store. Fucking Mo. We already covered this guy. Remember this guy? Remember he had the fucking block on his head, and he had all the leather stripes on his arm, and they were saying he was the
With the
Messiah.
one dude that's like almost head on with the camera in the background. Look at his
Not
eyes.
him.
But what
Yeah,
the fuck
he's-
is up with him?
Holy shit! I just noticed that he's a demon. He looks retarded. And then that's this guy, this schmeck right here to the right. And then that's Netanyahu back when he still had fucking what? I don't know, nuts. Who the fuck knows? But this guy's telling Netanyahu, get to work and bring the end of the world. We're tired
The
of
guy
waiting.
looks like he's seen a demon or something. Like somebody, he's just witnessed something before
They
camera
probably
got on him.
raped him. Who knows? These fucking weirdos.
I mean, like look at him. He looks like his whole life just flashed between his eyes. Or like he got to see the whole truth of something. You know what I mean? Like he's just like, what the fuck?
Oh my lord.
He's saying in areas both personal and political. Since we last met, many things have progressed.
Since we last met, many things have progressed. Many things.
Netanyahu, many things.
Moshiach still hasn't come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come on Moshiach.
No, you're not.
Can you do something? So do something to hasten his coming.
That is so
Freak
fucked
is
up.
Moshiach. We're doing. Oh no, it's not enough. Since many hours have already passed and he's still not here. Moshiach, are you here?
Why the fuck are they pointing this out? Yeah,
In New
that's
York
fucking
City,
Frog Tony back there.
20,000 Hasidic Jews still keep traditions which have remained unaltered for centuries. They are called
He's like, the Messiah has not returned, but there is still a couple hours left today. Maybe you could try a little harder.
Yeah, but they keep saying that they're following the same fucking patterns as the ancient Jews, and that's bullshit. Do you know that? They don't do anything like they did in the temple of old. Do you know that? And this old man, the Jew tunnel Jew, he's going to explain to you what they do follow. Fucking sickening. You know who does? Lorenzo. He's the Orthodox Christian. They do everything like they used to do. Do you know that?
The Lubavitch Chabad.
Really?
Yeah.
The Lubavitch believes that they have the answer to the question, what is a Jew? Or more precisely, what does God expect of a Jew? God expects that a Jew should be someone who sticks rigidly to orthodox practices and to a fundamentalist reading of
I
the
have fatigue, guys.
Jewish Bible, the Torah. Crown Heights, Brooklyn is the headquarters of a movement which has set up communities in 28 countries. The influence of the Lubavitch is felt worldwide, but most notably in Israel, where Orthodox religious parties would like to achieve a purely religious state.
I'm going to be honest, I have a little bit of Jewish fatigue over the past 2 years.
Hasidism began in Eastern Europe in the 18th century and was argued over even then. It attracted thousands to its emotional, mystical worship, but existing orthodoxy opposed it. Hasidic life centers on a charismatic leader known as the Rebbe. The Lubavitch Rebbe is Menachem Mendel Schneerson.
The Rebbe is Menachem Schneerson.
He's the seventh in a dynasty which stretches back 200 years.
That's him.
He is revered by his followers, his father,
Oh, they're
guru,
breaking him
king,
now. We've already
miracle
done this. We
worker,
know who he
perhaps
is.
even Messiah.
This
They think
action
he's the
makes
Messiah.
clear
I love how
And this
random
prick
this video
sold us
is.
out.
that
That's
Title
a nut,
VI
dude.
of
See,
the
this
civil.
dumb fuck hasn't done the work we've done. We know who he is. We know why Netanyahu was licking his balls. We know what fucking Trump did. You know that? We know who this fuck Kirchner is, standing there with his gippy, sippy look. You know that? Fuck you all, you fucks.
Rights Act, which prohibits the federal funding of universities and other institutions that engage in discrimination, applies to institutions that traffic in anti-Semitic hate.
You see how he was smirking right there?
Yeah.
We're not allowed to criticize them anymore. If you say anything against them, they're fucking. This is so fucking stupid. This bitch sold us out.
So
Anti-Semitic hate, yes, clap.
this is a very powerful document that we're signing today, and it's been a very big story over the last number of days when they heard. As you know, they had almost universal support in Congress, and yet they didn't get it done. And this has gone on for years and years.
Isn't it anti-Semitic to ask what is a Jew? What is a Jew? Because aren't you, you know, when you say what, you're talking about an object. When you say who, you're talking about a person. So you're saying Jews aren't people by asking what is a Jew? Shouldn't it be who is a Jew? I'm pretty sure a Jew is just someone that follows the teachings of Judaism.
Almost had universal
No, it's more complicated than this.
support, but there was always a roadblock. But this year there's no roadblock because I'm doing it myself. It's much easier. And we have support from many in Congress. This is our message to universities. If you want to accept the tremendous amount of federal dollars that you get every year, you must reject anti-Semitism. It's very simple. My administration will never tolerate the suppression, persecution, or silencing of the Jewish people. We have also taken a firm stand against the so-called divestment and sanctions movement, or BDS. You know that very well.
My administration has taken a hard line against anti-Semitism. Please clap.
And I have to tell you, Jared Kushner and Ivanka, they've been talking to me about this for 3 years now, maybe longer than that. But I go back about 3 years where it's something that I could do about it. You know, in this position, we can do things about it. Before that, not quite as much. I'd be just like you. Successful, doing nicely, but not for this. But they've been talking from the beginning
That's
of the
nice. Insult your audience there, Trump. That always works very well.
the administration. They've been bringing this up, and we forcefully condemn this anti-Semitic campaign against the state of Israel and its citizens.
You just like me because my daughter happens to be Jewish. Right? She has a great husband, Jared, and I'll tell you what, Ivanka could not be happier, and she's very proud. The only bad news, I can't get her on Saturday. I call and call. I can't speak to my
the
daughter
Sabbath,
anymore on Saturday. So,
Oh, he made a Jew joke.
but that's okay.
Oh, beautiful. That's beautiful.
Oh, Lord. There you go,
Yeah,
cementing your
you see
place
the
in the
shit?
annals of history there, Donald Jewish Trump. Look at you. Look at you.
Yep, that's you.
Look at you, Jew.
Jew.
Hashem. Mazel tov. He did a mitzvah.
I want to thank my Jewish daughter. I have a Jewish daughter. This wasn't in
My daughter, she's a Jew.
My
She
daughter,
just
the
decided
Jew.
to convert to a new ethnicity.
the plan, but I'm very glad it happened.
Donald Trumpsfeld. Look at that. That is a nice boob. That is a sufficient bra pad for his boob-like head, I tell ya. And now there's Howard Lutner. What is his name? Lutnick.
That's his handler. Do you know that?
Lutnick and Sputnik.
People say Howard Ludnick is his handler. Do you know that?
No.
And he's putting up
Probably is.
stones. See, we've already covered all this. Get back to the fucking tunnel Jew. Let's fuck this. We already know he fucking converted and stole this out. Right here.
Ship with your country.
And sometimes the rituals might involve someone who recently died, and we'll bring them down there, and we're trying to do a ritual to bring back the Messiah,
Yeah,
which is a
Frostoni keeps
Schneerson.
popping
Guys,
up.
there's 300 people here, and there's only 100 and something likes. If I could just ask you to hit the like button, hit the notice button, please.
Got him on the news, so he died.
Jew is somebody who follows Judaism. She just converted to a new ethnicity. To be fair, this dude, yeah, they don't even understand what it is. Fucking Judaism isn't a religion. I mean, it's a religion. It isn't a fucking race. If anybody can convert to it. It's fucking bullshit. Check this guy out, though, man. When he starts saying, it gets fucking insane.
Years ago, but we have rituals that we believe we can bring him back. And so,
So how do these rituals
Was that the main?
So you have a ritual where you bring a corpse down into a tunnel and you do things to them which make them bleed in an effort to bring them back to life. Holy Frankenstein. That's what Frankenstein was trying to do. Frankenstein was a Jew.
Holy
He created
shit,
a
he's a
zombie.
Stein.
It's all making sensowitz.
main guy who was sort of instructing on the tunnels?
well, that was a long time. He's
See how
he's
now
like
she's
the head.
moving over?
He's
You
the
can
head
see
rabbi.
part of
He's
her
the
hair?
guy that we look for direction.
Right, and the news was saying that
Thank you, Steve Stevenson.
he is potentially
Thank you, Alexander Berg.
not passed on
Right, that's right. So we don't know that, so we try to do rituals to try
to
see
bring
if we can
him back.
So how do these?
Also, the Titanic was sunk by an iceberg.
Can you explain
Just
the
saying.
rituals and why does it involve a mattress?
I don't want to go into the details of the rituals, but basically we don't put the body on the floor. We put the body on
Right.
the mattress, and sometimes
We put the body on the mattress. Yeah, that was a dead body, but look, he was dead when he got on the mattress. Look. Oh, really? So, how did he die? We shanked him in the shower.
we might make an incision somewhere on the body and a little bit of blood.
I love how he talks. The way that he talks is anti-Semitic. If I just impersonated this guy, I'd be called an anti-Semite.
Yeah, we put the body on the mattress there. He starts to bleed a little bit. We do a little boob bap ritual, try to bring him to life. We've been trying for decades, never had one success. Yeah, he was a cadaver.
What the
But I
fuck?
don't want to go into the details.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, you
Wait till
mentioned
he
Yeah,
says where
that's
the book
fair. Is
See
it?
that yellow
We
book
talked
there?
Sounds like if I don't know if that's
Come
going to hold up
on.
in a court of law.
on the phone that you brought a book with you.
Yes.
Is this?
Yes, this is the type of book I bought, and this is the type of book that
This is the type of book I bought.
describes different types of rituals and things of that nature.
So how does that?
I'm not into any weird shit, I promise you. This is just a book that outlines all the rituals that we do in the tunnel with cadavers.
Like, can you explain the book?
Well, it's too detailed to go through the...
Can you, like, maybe explain something? I don't want to go into the details there. That'd be anti-Semitic.
Book, it's a detailed book, but I suggest if you have a chance and you want to get the book, you can read it.
The Book of Living and Dying.
Yes, type it in Book of Living and Dying.
So where did you guys learn? You guys use this for the rituals?
You want to buy the book? You just give me your social security number.
Is this an ancient
You can have the
Judaism
book.
thing?
No, we...
He just said it's ancient Egypt. So they're using the Egyptian Book of the Dead. That's the religion they follow. Babylon Mystery Religion. Has nothing to fucking do with the ancient Jewish religion. This is what they're doing in the fucking mosque and fucking all their bullshit.
Use some different books, and this is one of the books.
So how did you learn of this though?
Again,
this is just a book that I wrote. I decided I wanted to articulate my crimes. There's the book.
For other members.
Okay, and you don't want to get into the ritual at all, like so you're laying someone. Who are these bodies that you're putting on the mattress?
These are basically members of the synagogue who recently passed away.
Oh, so they're dead.
Right, they're already dead.
Oh,
You missed that part, Tony?
I didn't know if there were people sacrificing their lives.
Yeah, it's like the two people to his side are like, geez, this is really weird, but let's keep going with this, I guess. So they're dead, and I'm sorry, what happened again?
Sacrifice. They died of natural causes. And
natural
before you
causes,
bury them
yes.
in the cemetery, you basically
Naturally.
bring them down
into the tunnel
for a ritual. That's it. It's
They
more like
came
it's,
from the
it's not something
cemetery.
spoken about. Okay, but you can understand, just like other religions or something.
We found out they missed their 7,000 shekel donation this month, and so we had to neutralize them for natural reasons, of course.
Someone dies, they might keep the body in the house.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, same idea. So it would be no different than some other religion keeping a dead body in the house for a couple of days. They all have different rituals.
I don't know about all that, actually. I'm pretty sure if you tamper with a dead body, that's a crime?
It is a crime.
Yeah. So the incision you mentioned, can you describe what's that? The purpose of that?
Like I just said before, it's just a ritual, and the incision is just part of the ritual, and hoping to bring back the Messiah. You see,
Perfectly normal. I'm pretty sure I heard Ted Bundy offer a similar testimony when he was on death row about what he would do. Just mute corpses.
I brought some notes, and if you want to really go through it, so that's the book we use. That's the book to bring people from the afterlife. Okay, so it's, if you believe in that, I don't know if you believe in the afterlife.
Yeah.
But you do. Okay, so if you believe in the afterlife, then fine. Then you believe that many years ago in Egypt there was a method to bring people back from the afterlife, and we're using that type of method. Okay, and the thing is, like, what do you call
Exactly, Tezuka. So Jeffrey Dahmer was just storing them in those acid containers for the ritual, of course.
ritual itself is basically what we believe in is to bring that individual back. And
I mean, if this was like, this was any other person, like you're like listening to some crazy serial killer describe his ideology.
He'd be in jail.
Sort of
Why the fuck aren't these people in jail?
But no, it's the Jews. So
this from the book. I'm speaking to you in general.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's not,
Absolutely.
I'm not giving it to you exactly. But those are some of the notes I have. He said every person that dies in a ritual, we try to bring him back, the Messiah. We know the body is soulless.
Okay, so they died of natural reasons, which was God's will, and then you're trying to bring them back to life.
I said, could you imagine a fucking Catholic church using the Book of the Dead?
Honestly,
and then
yeah, I probably
rationalizing
could.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, everybody's got rituals. Come on. Mine's just collecting dead bodies and seeing if they'll come back. Because we got to prove that Messiah hasn't come back yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What? I mean, have these people shown any scholarship? Have they fucking, you know what I mean? Made any miracles? They're just taking random dead bodies. Hey, maybe this one's the Messiah, eh?
I think
What the
they're using
fuck?
that as an excuse.
To play with dead bodies? It's more fucking...
If they're even really getting dead bodies. Could be using it
Oh, you
to
think they're
smuggle
making
people.
them? He just said they're stealing them from the fucking... He said they're stealing them from the graveyards, you dumb fuck. Did you hear that part?
I heard what he says, but that doesn't mean I have to believe him.
Yeah, but who would
People
admit that
lie.
they're stealing them out of graveyards? That's a crime right there.
Well, yeah.
What the fuck is going on here?
It's better than saying that you're trying to kill people and see if they're the Messiah.
Most of them, they're just obeying the
Wouldn't it
Pharaoh.
make more sense to kill somebody and see if they come back than to take a dead body that's buried in the
Wouldn't it
ground?
make
and cut it
sense
see
to
if they're
find somebody
coming
who
back?
you think would come back, not just some random fuckhead?
So, are we sure they're actually getting dead bodies and not making bodies? Trying to see if they kill somebody, if they come back. Well, now we know we got the
And
Messiah
that's just as
here.
dumb. That's just saying, okay, here's some rando. Could be a
Well,
street
that would
person.
make more, to me, that's more logical than taking a dead body buried in the ground that's been bombed and everything with fluids and shit and trying
No,
to bring
they're
it back to
getting
life.
them before they even get to that part. You didn't hear him say that. They're getting them out as soon as they show up. They probably got somebody there that tells them, hey, the bodies are being dropped off today, and then they go and they grab them. He said it's the same as somebody keeping them in your house
Well, the crypt
for a few
keeper?
days. Who the fuck knows, Grim? All I know is it's fucking nuts. And this guy saying that
It is.
it's just a little cut we put in them, and we don't know what's going to happen. And
Sounds
they're
more
going
like
to come back.
necromancy to me.
Yeah, there you go. Because it sure the fuck ain't looking for the Messiah. The Messiah would be a scholar, somebody that did a miracle, somebody that
Right.
that you would think that might be the Messiah, not just some rando. That's like,
Sounds like they're trying to do necromancy.
yeah, what if they do bring somebody back? Then what? All of a sudden, yeah, he's the Messiah, and the guy's going, yeah. Give me a comic.
A zombie?
Fuck, this is nuts.
Which would not be God's will. Isn't that blasphemous? To try to resurrect the dead?
We know it's, and so you
Once they die, yeah.
right.
Do you shroud the body?
Do we shroud the body, like cover them up?
Yeah.
We'll cover them up, bring them, like, yes, but not
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Not for the ritual.
covered up and
Fully, okay.
correct, exactly. So that's it.
I feel like the
See,
girl on the right is
that
like
bitch-
she's slowly inching away out of the frame. She's like, yeah, sure. No, you know, I think I have a phone call. I just forgot. I have a golfing tournament I have to get to.
So the blood, like I said, see my own kiss, and the blood's from the incision made in a mattress. And we hope that the Messiah spirit will come into that. That's
It's like they had to get a spokesperson for their synagogue of Satan to, like, sanitize the story a little bit. Well, it looks bad, but don't worry. Tunnel Jew is here to save the day. Set us straight. Tunnel Jew, take it away.
That's what we hope for. Okay? We believe, like you said, you even brought it up, and you know that Schneerson was the Messiah, and we believe in him. He died many years ago, but you said he might be alive, which is possible. And if he's dead, we try to bring him back. If he's alive, let it be.
So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that there are people that we haven't.
He's alive. He's returned. And get your fucking hands off me. I wasn't dead. I was just passed out, you fucking retard. That fuckhead's stuck on a couple of hookers right now. That's why he's not here. He said they're good looking. He caught them when they were fresh on the street.
Society that do that. They're called paramedics. They're called doctors. They're supposed to, medically treat someone that has suffered some catastrophic accident or what have you. Death is a biological function.
Dirk pulled up here on screen a wiki article kind of explaining how a sect of Judaism, of the synagogue you go to, they actually believe.
I want to ask the Tunnel Jew if they've ever had a success. Did they ever bring back someone that's been dead? Okay, so a 0% success rate, yet you still do it.
Schneerson did not die, quotes. So is it possible?
Right. Some believe that. Here's the whole thing. Remember, within the synagogue, within the members, not everyone has the same exact belief.
Right.
Okay. So there is different levels of Judaism, and there are
Of course,
different
no,
levels.
we know there's different levels. We've heard a lot about how multifaceted and multi-layered Judaism is, apparently.
Levels of Christianity, and there are different levels of everything. So not everyone is considered like when you say Jewish. There were some very religious Jews.
It's like that Jewish Jess content creator we covered on stream the other day. She's like, I have never been more Jewish than I am today. After she got the call from Sheckelstein saying, hey, we got through 7,000 shekels. You want to come move to Israel? She's like, I am so Jewish now. I love being a Jew.
Some moderate Jews, so forth, and so not everyone has the same exact belief. Some believe that he's dead. Some believe he's alive.
Right.
So you're trying to bring him back with this ritual. Some believe he is back. Does that mean the ritual worked?
For those that believe that he came back, then it worked for them.
Wow.
No, I mean,
What?
if you're saying you bring back someone from the dead,
This motherfucker, I'm not showing him anymore. He just talks too much. This fuckhead's trying to say that they did have success, that some people believed he did come back.
That's crazy.
He's fucking nuts. Look at him. He belongs in jail for what the fuck they're doing. You're not allowed to play with corpses.
And you would have to present evidence to support the claim, which is to say you'd have to show the guy being alive now. Well, you know, if you believe that he lives now, then technically nobody can stop you from that. He's still in a coffin.
Those that didn't believe it didn't work for them.
Well, that's pretty amazing then. So you guys might have brought that
That's pretty amazing, really.
back, the Messiah on Earth. He's living, the Messiah?
Anything is a possibility.
Seeing this baby mattress reminded me of a major child abuse scandal that rocked this community years ago. Take a look at these clips and make a note of each reference from their oral law called the Talmud.
He was sexually abused by a trusted teacher and then was shunned by his community as he tried to get justice.
And Janine, the teen you're about to meet is the first sex abuse victim from New Square to ever seek justice from the courts.
He told me that he has the ability to read the palm of my hands.
Yossi's life coach started to read other parts of his body. That ritualistic abuse, Yossi says, dragged on 3 times a week for 4 agonizing months, each time Taubenfeld ordering him to stay silent.
Okay, Eldridge, I'll take your word for it.
Digging deeper.
And I'll take your shekels. Thank you for the super.
Tonight, new concerns about an alleged epidemic of sex abuse being covered up in New York's ultra-Orthodox Hasidic Jewish community.
A New York rabbi arrested in Beverly Hills, accused of molesting children in Brooklyn.
Menachem Tewel, who also goes by the name Mendel Tevel, is a rabbi. During the last year, he's worked here at this Jewish center, JEM, in Beverly Hills, doing outreach work with children and teenagers. And Tuesday, he was arrested here on a warrant from New York.
You know that they're a bunch of perverts is more believable than that they're fucking dragging corpses down there. You know that?
Oh, really?
Well, they've been busted for it in that same neighborhood. And why wouldn't they get some lame fuck to come out and say some kind of lame shit like that? They're allowed to lie to us just like the fucking Dune Coons are. You know that? These fucks.
Accusing him of 2 counts of criminal sexual acts and 1 count of sexual abuse.
I wonder what... Oh, look at him. I wonder what part of Israel he fled to.
I was 7 times a victim of molestation. 7 separate molesters.
Well, you know what they say. A lot of victims of SA, you know, if they were, you know, especially the ones that were victims when they were children, grow up to reproduce those crimes.
In a unanimous decision, New York City's Department of Health agreed. Parents must first give their written consent before allowing.
The corpse thing is just a cover story because they had Finatra down there. The mattress give the game away. It's Finatra's mattress. There's cardboard down there too. Did you see that?
Moyles to perform a controversial part of the Jewish circumcision ritual.
God,
we have clearly
people
identified that one
beyond.
specific procedure that's performed as part of some circumcisions, what we're calling direct oral suction, can be transmitting infections to infants.
The new regulation.
Yeah, it's like the only time I've seen there be blood involved with some rabbi-led ritual. It's because of a baby that's being circumcised, and it makes my stomach turn just having to say it and think about it. But they suck the
10 to
15
I'm just gonna leave it at that.
babies, the first in the country, come after health officials identified 11.
10 to 15 babies die every year from screaming from pain. Did you know that? Their lungs collapse and they die from them doing this to them. You know that?
Wow.
And then this motherfucker, they suck the blood out of him after it happens. I think this is the guy that's got the herpes.
Babies who contracted herpes from the oral part of the circumcision. 2 of them died. The
my
Centers for
God.
Disease Control has stated the procedure is not safe.
Not only Jesus Christ.
Is it a safe method? It's the safest method.
Really? Oh, Rabbi
Herbert.
I can't say what I want to say. Never mind. They say it's safe.
Rabbi William Handler calls this a direct attack on the ultra-Orthodox Jewish community and its customs.
Yep. Exactly. There's the anti-Semitism, you see?
Says government is overstepping its bounds. Cantor Philip Sherman says he's performed more than 20,000 circumcisions, 6 just today. He says this is not about Jewish tradition, but rather everyone's well-being.
Now, today, we know that germs can be transferred, diseases can be transferred from the baby to the moil, from the moil to the baby. So therefore, you can continue this custom by using a sterile tube, a gauze pad, and the rest of the bris is fine.
Health officials say it is going to be very difficult to enforce these regulations. They say that's because they really can't monitor moils as they perform circumcisions. They say it is first going to take a complaint from someone before they can take any action.
For centuries, when a Jewish baby boy is born,
Can we
the
not?
ancient ritual of circumcision is performed.
Oh, God.
But in some ultra-Orthodox communities, religious
You know, I
leaders
thank God every day I wasn't born chosen.
known as moils also engage in something controversial during the
I'm
bris.
so happily a goyim.
That is so sick.
In a practice known as Metzitze Bepeh, or just MBP, the moil actually uses his mouth to suck the blood from the infant's penis after he cuts off the foreskin. Meant to prevent infection and serve as a celebration of life, News 12 has learned the little-known practice
is
has
so
turned
gross,
into
I
a
just
curse
threw
for
up.
life for some babies involved in our area. And it's all because of a local rabbi who's alleged to have a sexually transmitted disease.
The rabbis are going to take care of it. They won't let him get away with it.
According to these documents
Dumb
we
bitch.
obtained from the state
Sure
health
thing. Mosa, thank you for the super. Remember the rabbi with the bump on his lip from a couple streams ago? Oh, yeah. Are you talking about Shmuley?
Yeah,
department.
Shmuley, the
Rabbi
butt plug.
Yitzhak Fisher of Muncie has been tied to at least 3 herpes infections in babies, one of whom died back in 2004.
Yeah, circumcision provides no medical benefits at all. It's a weird mutilation to do. Don't you think they should be illegal?
Shortly after the tragic death, Rabbi Fisher was forbidden from practicing NBP in New
Yeah, like
York.
that's gonna stop
but
him.
despite this state-issued ban,
Jorkin. The question that you just asked, Jorkin Peanutson, is something that I never thought I would have to hear, but yet here we are. You say, why is a guy with an STD in charge of sucking the... Wow, that is quite a question. You know, a lot to unpack there, because obviously the implication is that a guy without an STD should be in charge of sucking the baby. But my question is,
What'd you say, Grim?
I'm thinking the same thing too, Chip. Makes me sick.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Yeah, we're gonna bounce out of this. It doesn't get any better, and I think that's just a cover story. I mean, so they're gonna be dragging dead bodies down there.
I get normalized Frankenstein.
Well, on Wednesday, I brought up about Rob Reiner and his kid, and they were at fucking Conan O'Brien's party, and they got into a big fight. Well, now that's all over the news now. And check this shit out. This is the roast.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you, Michael. That felt like a spinal tap. You know, ladies and gentlemen, 8 years ago, Rob.
Yes.
Back when your weight was in triple figures, you roasted me in this very room.
That's right.
And for those 8 years, some of you were here. He did a fantastic job, and as he does in everything that he does. But for 8 years, I've been plotting revenge. But I see that the aging process has already beaten me to it. And roast is such a perfect word for you because you're a brisket in a suit. Look at you. You're like Farouk. It's good they got a wide chair. You think someone as big as Rob in this industry and in this world would attract some bigger names to the roast. No, you guys are fantastic on
What
both
about you?
sides.
You're
No,
not a big
I'm an okay name.
You're-
Michael's a medium name, but some of them... Listen, nobody has anything to do with you.
That's right.
On this roast. I mean, Dr. Ruth...
Kirk Douglas just came out and said everybody in Hollywood hated his guts. Do you know that? And then he's right here saying that nobody would come to his roast. And then he starts talking about how he was into little kids.
Abe Vigoda, Freddie Roman. It's the Comedy Central Seniors Tour. I'm excited. Vincent Pastore is here. Big Pussy, Dr. Ruth, Tiny Pussy, they're here. But what does this have to do with you?
Not exactly. You're making a good point.
And Abe Vigoda, I love Abe Vigoda. I will not say anything bad about Abe Vigoda because I was always taught to speak well of the dead. And somebody... No, I'm glad you're here tonight, Abe. You're here tonight, Abe. Brett Butler, I'm so glad to see you. You know why she comes to the Friars? Because old have narcotics with them. So, Mr. Big Shot director, good friend, where's all your pals? Where are the big wheels? I'm your pal, but where's the other guys you hang out with? Where's your Spielberg? Where's your Hanks? Where's Papa? Where's Mel? Because you're the 2,000-pound man. Where's Sweet Meg? Where is Meg? Not here. And she trusted you because she knew that nobody in the world had seen more fake orgasms than you. If I had said that right...
It would have gone a much bigger laugh. And yet
Should I do it again?
No.
No. I'll go... And where's Meg? She so trusted you.
Supposedly he raped her too, Meg Ryan.
Because nobody in the world has seen more fake I can't... I still... Here, take it. Are we going to say it for me?
You can't order those by mail. You have to.
You have to go in.
Go in.
Get
Get them fitted.
All right, sit down.
All right.
Grease your sides and sit down. Where's Michael Douglas? Where's Michael? No Michael Douglas. Has an excuse. Catherine has homework. And where?
You can't handle the truth.
Where's your pal Al Gore? He can spend days raising illegal money with Buddhist nuns, but he doesn't have an hour to spend with you. And Rob's going around telling everybody he's going to get Gore elected. He's going to get Gore elected. Great, something else they can blame on the Jews. He's going to get a cabinet post, he thinks. Secretary of Sheet Cakes. It's a funny word. Where's Lieberman? Oh, it's Friday. But if he really liked you, he would have walked. George W. Bush, not here. Why? Because he's a schmuck. But none of these people are here for you, Rob, but I'm here. When the Friars decided to honor you, Rob, do you know why?
Why? Tell me.
I'll tell you. It's because of your films. Films that make you think. They make you think, what the hell am I doing here? And Rob has always been compared to the great directors, always. When he directed me and all the great cast and Harry and Sally, they compared him to Woody. When he did Misery, they compared it to Brian De Palma and Alfred Hitchcock. And when he began working closely with children, they compared him to Woody. But what I respect most about Rob is his deep, almost suspicious love for kids, and he freely gives them his time, his money, whatever it takes to get them into the van. But you know, revenge. Stu has worked for kids. Rob has become a major.
Your shit ain't cooked. So he's like one of many people, though, that come on here and start saying that shit about him and little kids. So that might be why his kid whacked his ass. There you go. What's up, Kurt?
What's up, shit?
Hanging out. And then I got this.
When the Bible says that the entire world is under the control of the evil one, 1 John 5:19, that means that the entire world is under the control of the evil one, and that includes the food industry. Drink at your own risk. Liquid Death hires witch doctor to hex its water. But don't worry, guys, it's just a marketing scheme. They don't stop there, though. As a part of their marketing scheme, Liquid Death water brand offered to buy customers' souls, even offers contract to put satanic deal in writing. Upon arriving, you encounter all the usual country club motifs. As you wait in line, there's a mini golf game that grants you immediate access if you get a hole-in-one, a podium with a sign-in sheet, and 2 giant gold Grim Reaper statues complete with sickles. You know, the simple stuff. You will be asked to sell your soul in the form of signing a digital contract that welcomes you into the Liquid Death community, a commitment for which you receive a cool little label pin and the opportunity to see a gravity, I don't know if I can say that word on here, used by Wiz Khalifa, protected in a glass amongst a smattering of other brand-specific memorabilia. This person...
I was growing weed, and he bought fucking clones from us, and then that blew up into this shit he was selling for all that money. You know that? Small world, huh?
Yeah.
Actually shared that contract, the bill of sale for one eternal human soul
You gotta be
that they
retarded
have.
to do
And if you
this.
sign this, you get special discounts for their products. But don't worry, it's just a marketing tactic. It's not that deep. In 2019, the company hired witch doctor named Mystic Dylan to perform a curse on its water, making it certified cursed for Halloween. This campaign aimed to transform consumers into magnets for demons, though the company also offered a spell for 99 cents to undo the curse. More recently, in 2022, Liquid Death hired an actual witch to attend the Super Bowl and use black magic to influence the game's outcome as part of a $50,000 bet on the underdog. This stunt was another example of the brand's edgy marketing approach, which includes selling skateboards covered in Tony Hawk's blood and producing its own horror movie. In addition to these campaigns, Liquid Death has also released products like the new all-natural Steve-O Voodoo doll, which contains a pouch of Steve-O's hair and has been activated by a real witch doctor, allowing users to perform voodoo on Steve-O through the doll. Here on their account, they actually showed the witch doctor at the Super Bowl because, of course, it's just all fun and games and they're proud of it. Our witch has entered the stadium, seated in section blah. Let the black magic begin. We're ready to win this $50,000 bet on Cincinnati. To celebrate Halloween, we hired a real witch doctor to put a real curse on our October inventory. In their YouTube video, this is what he said over the water. I call on the waters of Liquid Death and curse it with a witch's breath. Curse this place, invade this product, invade those who would consume. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. Towards the end of the incantation, a disclaimer adds, Liquid Death is not responsible for what the demons do to you if you decide to consume it. There's an irony to all the hocus pocus. Despite its punk rock sensibility, wild brand aesthetics with cans featuring melting skulls and medieval style fonts, as well as a slogan that states murder your thirst, Liquid Death is actually a healthy water product.
Hey, besides all that shit, it's actually good water. And I like them that they're selling the antidote for 99 cents. You know that?
Right.
How many of these fuckheads do you think got the 99 cents up and got the antidote?
I just like having a well. I can trust my well water.
You got a good well?
Well, it's been there for like 100 years. It's still going.
I dated this girl from, I ain't gonna go where, but her fucking shit smelled like rotten eggs. It had so much sulfur in it. And she'd come to my house and shower all the time. And then we'd fight about her well water all the time. Ugh. Unless you got good well water, it sucks, you know?
Sounds like a
very real
was.
warfare every single second of every single day. And Liquid Death is just an unveiled, in-your-face example of what is actually being done to our food and water supply. Of course, it's just under the guise of a marketing tactic or just funny, silly, haha stuff. But this is actually...
Dude, when I was a pipe layer, we'd fucking did water treatment plants. Like I built fucking probably about 8 of them and rebuilt like a couple other ones. And the water treatment guys, they would gamble and do whatever the fuck they could to get away from putting the chlorine in the water. It was in this great big brown bottle with fucking a skull and crossbones on it. Nobody wanted to fucking do it. And I was like, then don't do it. And they go, oh no, we got to do it. I'm like, well, fuck that shit.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do to get paid, man. You got to do what you got to do to get paid. I mean, you lay that pipe, you got to get paid, bro. I mean, Dean does it.
They hated that shit. And then fucking, I'd tell them about Hitler inventing it, and they'd fucking go, whatever. because you know that chlorine calcium that they put inside of our water, it's made from the aftermarket of making aluminum. Do you know that?
Well, you said our water. It's not my water. Maybe yours, or I don't know where you
Anybody
live.
who's
man.
drinking the public water, they just made it in Florida now. I think, isn't it Florida, Mossy, where they said that they're going to cut it out?
What?
I drink. I live on a well, so
The fluoride in the water.
They might. I haven't heard. I don't know.
Yeah,
Probably.
I think it was in Florida. They're saying they're going to cut it out. 'Cause there's a few states that already have. I've lived in a couple of them, and that shit's just to make you docile and listen to the government. It ain't got fuck all to do with your health. And if you drink too much of it, it'll fucking kill you. So fuck them. And then JFK Jr., he was supposed to be talking about getting rid of it, wasn't he?
What a joke that guy became.
Yeah, well, they all did. Once they all talk like lions till they get in the lion's den and they all become lambs. Look at Cash Patel and Don Bin John or whatever the fuck his name is. That motherfuckers, they're going to go there and they're going to get all the secrets out for us and shut it all down. And then what they have when they got there? They look like they're fucking kidnapped and somebody's got a gun to their parents' head. They don't do fuck all for nobody. I can't wait for...
It's the same old, man. The God Emperor changes, but the Empire continues the same as it was. I mean, that's where we're at. Nothing has changed. It's the same shit.
Unless everybody wakes up.
What is happening because the entire world is under the control of Satan. Our entire food supply, our entire water supply has been tampered with. And unfortunately, I think most even believers, they underestimate the level at which the warfare is actually going on in those categories. As followers of Christ, we should be aware of the tactics of the enemy. And that means having a firm grasp, having a firm understanding of what it actually means that Satan is the God of this world, that the entire world is under the control of the evil one. I think most people are just sleepwalking in their faith. They don't understand the level of warfare that we are actually in. They don't understand that even our perfume is being cursed. There are curses being placed on our perfume, on our clothing, on our water supply, let alone the actual physical additives that are intended to take us down. This is real life warfare because Satan has his hands in literally everything. The road is narrow, y'all. And unfortunately, the majority of the world is just laughing this off. They don't take it seriously. They say that, Christians, we look too far into things. It's not that serious. But witch doctors and witches are real. They are everywhere, and they are even in our churches. We need to know, we need to be aware of what is actually going on in the demonic kingdom, in the demonic realm.
Yeah, we know what's going on. We're fucked. This is fucking nuts.
They're people, the Jews are better than all of us, and you need to accept that. This is what they're teaching the kids.
Israel, their people, the Jews, are better than all of us. They're better than all of us. And you need to accept that. This is where, with the kids, where we start our indoctrination. I know that's a strong word to use, indoctrination. Did it, it gets such a
Shut up, you Shabbat goy.
reputation, but
what
that's
a
where it
piece of
starts.
shit.
That's where it started with
Can
me.
you believe this shit?
Indoctrination, it gets a bad rap, okay? Just like colonialism. It's a strong word, but it's appropriate.
When I was a child, that I was taught about the support that the church owes to Israel.
So all your loose change that you have from home, you bring that change to school.
It goes straight to Israel.
Everything that we get, we
Give me
will
all them shiny shekels.
actually cash it in and make a check out to the Fellowship for Christians and Jews.
That's insane.
Anybody that's ever been to our church would know. There's
Oh,
a spiritual
no.
obligation of a Christian to Israel.
Oh, God.
God gave a promise in Genesis chapter 12. And I'm going to bless all of those that bless you. And I'm going to curse all of them that curse you.
Oh,
Every
God.
nation that is...
That's Abraham, you stupid fuck. It ain't got nothing to do with Israel, the country that's fucking not even religious. How retarded is this?
Yeah, it's pretty fucking retarded. It is very, very, very retarded.
And these people believe this shit. And I can't
My
say
only
much.
issue is that like everybody blames America for all the shit that's going on with our government.
Yeah, you
And
know why?
everybody
Because we
blames,
support Israel. That's what
and
all the
everybody
people in the Middle East say.
and everybody's going to blame Israel for what their government is doing.
Yeah, but
But
then we're
it
throwing the
ain't
blame
about
too because
Israel's government or America's government. It's about the people that live inside those countries, and we have a vote. We have a say, even though they're not counted. We by not complying, not doing things, and just living our daily lives. I mean, we're gonna be fine. And I don't know if you've ever read the Bible, but there's this last book of the Bible, like Revelations, talks about God's judgment, and he talks about Israel. He talks about what he's going to do to Israel, and the people are going to be fine, just like the people of America are going to be fine. You got to get your head right. You got to accept Jesus. That's what it comes down to. You got to accept the Lord and Savior who died for your sins, my sins, and let it go forth. Just let it happen, because until it happens, we're just going to be stuck here suffering in this bullshit.
yeah, but then you're a fucking activist, son. You're somebody who wants to make it happen faster.
No,
right?
I'm not a Zionist. No. I am not a Zionist. Absolutely not. I'm an
'Cause
ignorant.
I hate this shit. I do not want anybody being involved in this horse shit. You should just live your life, pick your fucking potatoes, have your kids, and mind your own fucking business and quit being a piece of shit like this piece of shit is right here. Telling them that we let you bless Israel, that you're a piece. Yeah, this guy's retarded. And even try to put these two together, that the people in Israel today are the same people from Abraham from the Bible. You and me are closer to that bloodline than them fuckers are. You know that? So fuck this is bullshit. And to put these guys on a pedestal and to give them all our money and to say we can't criticize them, it's insanity. Why? It's smaller than New Jersey. Hey, Courtney. Fuck, I was going to fuck with you. I had a thing, but no, I guess I won't do it.
Has blessed Israel, God has blessed them. And every nation
I'll
that
wait
is
till Ant's
opposed
here.
to Israel, God has been in opposition to them. And I'm going to stand up for Israel. And if
I
that is
feel like we should all just pause, as a global society. Let's just pause on the whole religious tip, okay? Just everybody stop practicing religion. Let's just cool it. Nobody enter any church, synagogue, or mosque. Let's stop talking about religion as a guiding force
See, this guy, he's fucked up, man. Let's just turn our
in
backs on
geopolitics
religion
and
because all
foreign
these
and domestic
people are
policy.
fucking it up. That's kind of retarded, you know that?
Yeah.
I just want to talk about how that pastor's saying that people in Israel and the Jews are better than all of us, and you need to accept that and give them all your money. Yeah, Courtney, you missed fucking Mo's epic tunnel jokes about you. I got a bass player somewhere, and once I saw her, I started laughing. I said, holy shit, it's Courtney. But I'll wait till I answer around to show it to you. Where am I?
Florida imam roasts Trump on poop hygiene? Meet Dr. Fadi Yusuf Kablawi, an Islamic scholar from Florida who made this comment from his mosque in Miami. He is speaking out against U.S. President Donald Trump, who called Somalis in Minnesota garbage.
Somalis are garbage. I can tell you don't even know how to clean yourself after bathroom.
Hey,
Those
to
kuffar
be
don't know how to
fair,
clean
this is a
themselves
base
after bathroom,
fucking
after using
rabbi.
bathroom.
This is a
Somalis
base
are garbage.
rabbi.
You garbage. You human garbage. Well, like the foot of the dirtiest Somali is cleaner most probably and has less microbes and bacteria than your face that you hardly wash.
So this guy's flexing Islamic superiority on hygiene? Bold move. But let's flip the script. What does Islam actually teach about post-poop cleanup?
Oh, you're going to love this.
Spoiler. It's straight out of a 7th century survival guide. Part 1. Go to a big empty field and let it rip.
This is for
Prophet Muhammad used to go to a place called Al-Manasi, basically a huge empty field outside the city, to pee and poop. Islam teaches that Muhammad's example is the best guidance for all humanity, for all time.
That's what they do.
So we Muslims left with a religion that still teaches bathroom etiquette based on walking out to an empty field.
What'd you say, Mossy?
That's what they do in Afghanistan.
Yeah,
40% of the dirt is shit.
And then they got in the city they got that hole.
Well, they do the same thing in Seattle, so.
Yeah, well, it's coming to America. Ant shits all over his yard and pisses all over it, so. What are we going to do?
Squatting behind a bush and hoping nobody passes by. Imagine Muslims in New York, London, or Jakarta trying to follow that literally. It simply doesn't fit modern life. Yet these instructions are still treated as divinely guided sunnah.
Part 2. Clean yourself with stones.
Oh no, I forgot to bring toilet paper.
No worry. This Bukhari hadith gives the solution. He should clean his private parts with stones, odd number of stones to be exact.
What?
Why?
Because Allah says so. There is no other explanation, no hygiene reason, no medical benefit, just odd number of stones or you're doing it wrong.
And ironically, stones do not actually clean you. They scrape, they smear, but they don't sand.
God, it's so fucking nuts.
That's what they do.
Tell me that ain't.
This was the moment the 32-year-old was captured on CCTV in a petrol station 14 miles from the crime scene around 9 p.m. on Sunday evening. A coroner said his parents were likely killed that morning. When Nick Reiner leaves the shop, police cars surround him. He's then arrested without resisting, seen here with his hands in the air as a gun is pointed at him before he drops to the floor.
In today's video, let's analyze the bizarre new details in the murders of Rob and Michelle Reiner and why they're giving me deja vu. I'm Deception Detective, an attorney trained in statement analysis. This channel exposes lies and manipulation, so if that's your thing, hit subscribe. For early access to new videos, over 60 exclusive videos, and other cool perks, consider becoming a channel member. Link in description. As I mentioned in the intro, this case is giving me deja vu, and that's because we recently analyzed another schizophrenic criminal, Rachel Todd. The only difference is Rachel's diagnosis wasn't made public until after I picked up on it through her language, whereas Nick's was just officially confirmed, at least according to TMZ. So before we grab our deception decks and analyze them, here's that update.
We have learned that Nick Reiner was diagnosed with schizophrenia, and he was under the care of a psychiatrist and receiving meds. His behavior in the month before the murders, and this is a quote from sources with direct knowledge, was erratic and dangerous. He went to an LA rehab facility in the time before the murders. He had been to a number, but in particular this one that specializes in treating mental illness. It's really expensive. It costs $70,000 a month. Lots of rich, powerful.
17 times he went to this place. It cost him $70,000 a month. Can you imagine that kind of fucking money?
No.
Why the fuck would he let that motherfucker even in his house? You know, would he put him up somewhere else? Because I know rich people that they didn't like their kids and they'd always give them another house or somewhere. You know what I mean?
Right.
Was he trying to prove something? I don't get it.
No clue. I'm not him.
It's
more nobody's him
send
anymore.
Their kids to this facility who have mental illness, and Nick was there. In the 3 to 4 weeks, and this is so important, in the 3 to 4 weeks leading up to the murders, Nick's medications were changed. And they were changed because he was exhibiting more and more erratic and dangerous behavior. But when they were changed, they weren't right. And it was making him, as one source put it, crazy. And the doctors were trying to adjust the meds, but it wasn't working. And he was getting more and more erratic. In addition to that, Nick was abusing
this shit in the hospital. They shouldn't have done it fucking, you know what I mean? While he's at home, and then they're going to be adjusting his medicine. That's kind of fucked up. They should have had him in a faculty where they could have fucking taken control of it all.
And we're told the substance abuse worsened this schizophrenia. So all of this paints a picture of
Man, Harvey
someone.
looks
In
like
fact,
shit, don't he?
these words were used to us
I think being gay gave
by
AIDS.
one of these sources with direct knowledge that he was, quote, out of his head at the time of the murders. So based on everything I know, this is not going to be a case where they contest that Nick did it. I think they're going to concede it. I don't know that for a fact, but
what?
all of the dots.
What'd you say?
Hold on.
That
I
we
gotta
now
go.
have to connect lead us to this is not going to be a not guilty plea. I didn't do it.
Increasingly erratic behavior, a more and more disheveled appearance, major life changes right before the crime. Like I said, deja vu. But the similarities between Nick Reiner and Rachel Todd go deeper than that. They also exhibit lots of the same linguistic red flags for being dangerous as well as mentally ill. But before we break down what those are and look at some examples, two quick things. I'm not a clinician. I can't officially diagnose anyone. And just because someone has a mental illness, it doesn't mean they're a criminal. That said, every criminal should be punished. All right, without further ado, let's dive in.
I just cannot gather my sick thoughts.
While he may be playing a character, it's a chilling confession, considering the lost footage was filmed around the Reiner's property, where Nick allegedly fatally stabbed his parents. In the bizarre video, Nick appears to be playing a fictitious music producer.
Most people know me as Diddy David.
He takes questions from an unknown person behind the camera in a style similar to his father's 1984 film, This is Spinal Tap.
Everyone wants to know how you get your exercise in because you're so lean.
I do it like ISIS.
ISIS.
The video was uploaded to YouTube on Nick's 23rd birthday in September of 2016, 4 months after he and his famous director dad released the movie Being Charlie, which is loosely based on Nick's experience with drug addiction and homelessness. Before the film came out, then Access host Billy Bush exclusively interviewed
Wow, you
father
really
and
took care
son
of your
in this
kid,
now
right?
viral video.
He was fiery. You don't seem very fiery to me. You seem like you might just...
I get crazy.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You don't want to set me off.
As the reporter mentioned, there's lots of videos of Nick Reiner going around right now, going viral because they seem to be presaging what he was about to do to his parents. But I like this particular montage because it demonstrates all three of the red flags I want to point out in this video. The first is excessive self-referencing. This can be an indicator of bipolar disorder or schizophrenia. And basically, it's just a fancy way of saying someone talks about themselves a lot. In my Rachel Todd series, we noticed this in the TikTok video she uploaded leading up to her crime. Every day that went by, she became more and more obsessed with her own internal thoughts and more dissociated from the people and events going on around her. But that's nothing compared to Nick Reiner, who had an entire movie written, produced, and directed about
They
his
said a
life,
little bit
which,
of both,
as far as I'm
that
aware, had no accomplishments.
drug-taking made it
All that
worse.
said, excessive self-referencing can indicate a mental disorder. It doesn't necessarily.
They said that his drug taking ex made it worse. So, and then they're not really saying what drugs, so I'm just assuming cocaine and. Fuck.
We already know what drugs. We already know what drugs. He was on fucking prescription drugs. He was on the
No, they said he was doing
Medicaid.
street drugs too.
He's on fucking antipsychotics like Thorazine and all that bullshit, Prozac, all
Yeah,
that
but
bullshit.
then they said he was doing street drugs. You didn't hear that part?
I heard it all, bro. I heard it all. And the thing about it is like, why are we gonna fucking give these cocksuckers influence? I mean, these motherfuckers are pushing this shit out as another black flag, and we're gonna just eat it up so we can give up our rights because people aren't sane. People don't have their mental capacities right. When all these goddamn drug makers like fucking RNA creators, like fucking, I mean, what? How many of you motherfuckers are on prescription drugs? We need to fucking take these goddamn pharma companies out to church. We need to take them to fucking camp and fucking put them behind the woodshed and put them. Hey, motherfucker, people weren't killing each other. People weren't blowing each other away. People weren't shooting up schools until you started fucking pumping all of your bullshit into our veins. And the fucking psychologist, psychiatrist, fucking meme, we need to fucking start questioning these people too. Like, where the fuck did you get your degree? Who the fuck made you the god? Who the fuck made you the dictator of what is sane and not sane? I mean, I don't know, man. It just seems like it's a slow march into, like, we want to make America Australia, so let's make America Australia. Let's take away all their guns. If we can't do it by if we can't do it, yeah, I'm holding on.
Oh, fuckers! I'm back! This is Gunnery Sergeant Hartman, and I'm visiting this snow-soaked death trap they call the Overlook Hotel. Let's see if the ghosts here know how to follow orders.
I told
Anybody
Google that's who I
home?
was.
Or is this hotel run by ninjas? Get your asses out here! This lobby looks like it hasn't seen a Marine inspection since the Civil War. Who fucking wrote that? I didn't sign in yet, and I don't like people touching my paperwork. Show yourself, you invisible secretary. Who left their toys out? This is a walkway, not a daycare. Come get this thing before I confiscate it and donate it to real children. Hey! Who left this thing wobbling like a drunk private on inspection day? If there's a ghost in here, you better show yourself before I start swinging back. Hey! You look like the only person in this hotel who ain't crazy. What's going on here?
This place remembers things.
Right. Yeah, well, I remember mass confusion and bad maintenance. Absolutely not. You two look like a fucking creepy screensaver gone wrong.
Eskimo pussy is mighty cold.
Just stop staring at me. What are you typing, book boy, a novel or a midlife crisis?
Not going well.
Yeah, no kidding. This whole hotel looks like it's written by a crazy person. Step away from the typewriter. Hey! Who the hell are you and how'd you get back there without making a damn sound?
I've always been here, Gunnery Sergeant. May I pour you something?
The only thing you're gonna pour is an explanation. You look like you've been having a full-blown argument with your own thoughts. Get yourself some fresh air before you turn into another damn problem in this hotel. You two look like you've seen something that needs an exorcism. Get back in your room and lock that door, and if anything weird knocks, tell it Gunny ain't taking visitors.
Yes, sir. Come on, Danny.
What are you staring at, kid? A spot on the carpet or something crawling under it? Both of you up on your feet. This hallway ain't a therapy session.
Danny, honey. Come on. It's okay. Up we go. Daniel.
Move it. Drop that damn hatchet, you unstable snowbound maniac. This is a hotel, not a logging competition. Back away from the door before I personally put you on house arrest. Did you hear that, Sergeant? She's scared stiff. Why are you two posing on this staircase like you're on the cover of a ghost story novel? Move your asses down here before you fall and give me more paperwork.
He's lost it. He's not the same man, Sergeant. He's crazy.
Oh, Lord! You look like a goddamn ghost who never got the memo about retirement. Say something, or I'm shutting down this whole bar for being too damn creepy.
They keep changing his chevrons, you know what I'm saying?
Sergeant. What'll it be?
Open up this damn door before I teach it what real motivation looks like. Surprise, mother floorboard! Gunny's here for a wellness check. You better not fucking blow while I'm down here. I've dealt with enough hot air from officers. I don't need it from you, too. Fucking ghosts. Anything living in there better announce itself. I ain't playing peekaboo in a bush maze built by fucking crazy people.
Fucking Aaron.
What is your major fucking numbnuts?
Why are you sitting in an empty tub looking like a lost luggage claim? You could have said something before scaring the daylights out of me. Nope, I'm not dealing with quiet bathroom people today. That room is officially somebody else's problem. Mission complete. I survived ghost ballrooms.
There, now he's got the right chevrons almost. It's fucking hilarious. What is this?
Red rum. Red rum. Red rum.
Roseanne, you come off like a deranged bitch. You come off like a psychotic, deranged B-I-itch. All right, you may have seen, I think Fuentes responded to this clip last night. I had it on the desk. We're not able to get to it until today. But if you want to see why was Nick Fuentes attacking Roseanne Barr, here's why.
What are you going to do about it, Nick Fuentes? What you going to do about it when I tell you, you little bastard, you're going to be begging the Jews to give you I don't know what.
Medicine for his Kalman syndrome.
You're going to be begging the Jews to help you down on your knees and repent like Kanye West, motherfucker.
I can't
Keep
believe
it
what
up.
Kanye
It's
West
a
did.
fucking, what do they call it?
Reckoning.
It's a sting. It's a God sting. Are you going to go against the God of Abraham? You're going to shit talk the God of the Torah? Keep it up, motherfucker.
Not
You'll
just the
see what
Torah,
happens.
the Bible, Jesus.
We'll see what happens when you try to
That's their
overthrow the
new thing.
Constitution
Jesus
of
was
the
a Jew too.
United
you know.
States, the Republic
Right?
of the United States of America. You
Come
talk shit
on.
about that, saying it ain't good, that we got to have some Catholic theology to replace it. You can kiss my motherfucking rich Jew American ass motherfucker. Come and debate me. Let's debate.
Wow. Well, I'm going to not spend too much time on that. But Roseanne, wow.
Oh, shit. Did you hear about the Michigan
Roseanne,
coach
you come off.
for Michigan State?
No.
The Wolverines. He fucking knocked up his 19-year-old assistant. And then he went to her house and threatened to kill himself. The cops arrested him. Fucking insane, ain't it?
Yeah.
They're saying the old coach knew that this guy was a piece of shit and put him in place so this would happen. Isn't that nuts?
Yeah.
Like a deranged bitch. You come off like a psychotic, deranged B-I-itch. And this has to be one of the craziest things. You know, Roseanne, okay, TV legend, right? Whole show named after her. TV legend. American comedy icon. One of the top, I mean, you'd think women comedy TV, Roseanne is up there. So then she basically gets kicked off of her own show because she comes out as a Trump supporter. So they kick her off of her own show. They rename the show. I don't know what they did. Did they kill her off? I don't know. She's out. She's out. She's out of her own show. She comes out. She's an American patriot. She's standing strongly with Trump. Now, this is the craziest thing. And I didn't spend a bunch of time, but you know, I have a photographic memory, and it's like 99%. So you don't like to make those bets. It's like if there's a 1% chance I get it wrong, it's like you don't want to make that bet. But I mean, it's a 99% bet, so I'll make it. Folks, Roseanne, before she did this whole like Jew identity, like this Jewish queen entitlement, like Israel loyalist, like Israel lobby entitlement, before she did this, you realize it was not too long before she did that she was on air bashing Israel. And I think Jews too. And now it might have been as like a joke or something. I know for a fact that happened. I remember seeing it. I remember hearing it. And I was like, whoa, okay, this is where Roseanne is going now. That's interesting. And then all of a sudden it was like, then she just became like another member of the Mark Levin wing of the Israeli lobby out of nowhere. That's got to be one of the craziest cycles you've ever seen. Roseanne, TV comedy icon, kicked off her own show because she supported Trump, leans in, American patriot, then comes out, kind of turns it into some comedy stuff, rips Israel.
You know?
And then all of a sudden she reemerges in her final phase as a deranged main
bitch. So Nick goes nuts.
Why would I feel bad? Why would I feel guilty when you hate me? You're taking things from me. You're making my life worse. You're making society worse. You're destroying my heritage, my civilization, what it means to be me, and I'm going to let you make me feel.
Did you say something, Kurt?
Yeah, I was just trying to say, why did they kill fucking Kirk? They should have killed Fuentes. Why did Kirk die? Fuentes should have died.
Because Fuentes is nobody. Kurt was taking all their money, and they cut him off at the end. Didn't you realize what was going on? Kurt was talking about it.
Yeah, well, Fuentes fucking went to Mar-a-Lago. He went down and chilled with Kanye West and
Kanye
Trump.
West. Kanye West just bent the knee to the Jews, went to Auschwitz, and fucking had a rabbi with him. Did you see all that crazy shit?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, like Yahoo. We drink that. We drink Net and Yahoo here myself. Yeah. I'm sorry. I can't. My stomach hurts watching this shit.
If they shot him, all them young kids would go ape shit. They already are running around everywhere. Fucking. He's saying that he knocked up. There's so many goipers in UPSA now that he knocked them up. That's a joke he uses. So it's like if they shot him now, it would make it much worse. They'd better just let him burn himself out. You know that? They're trying to get him honey trapped. That's why that piece of shit Pierce Morgan was going, "You're just a virgin. How about you?" They're probably throwing pussy at him like crazy. You know that?
Well, I do believe that Pierce Morgan is a virgin. Unless you're talking about boy pussy. Boy pussy.
Yeah. His wife, man, you look at her Instagram if you want to get a laugh. He's fucking everybody but Pierce, that piece of shit. No, she doesn't talk shit about him. Fucking sad. They're never going to, if they kill him, man, it'd be fucking insane.
Feel bad about myself? Why would I do that? So my message to Chuck Schumer,
yeah, who the fuck does his hair?
You. You should be grateful. But the thing is, they're never going to be grateful.
Nope.
They have to be fought. They have to actually be put in their place.
Yes.
I saw Roseanne Barr. Roseanne Barr.
And this guy playing this is a Russian. Fucking irony.
Said he's going to be on his knees begging the Jews. Roseanne Barr, you need to be put in your fucking place. Okay? You're a guest here. Newsflash, you're a guest here. This isn't a Jewish country. This is a Christian country. This country was not founded by Jews. Jews didn't write the Constitution. Jews didn't write the Declaration. Jews didn't fight in the American Revolutionary War.
And they didn't build America either. Yeah, they just showed up with an infrastructure that was already there, and then they started charging rents. And
everybody showed up, and there's already infrastructure there. Fucking Chicago was here before they showed up. Everybody knows that now. You know that?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
And moved money around, but they didn't build. They're not builders. They built like some stuff in California. I'll give them that, and they built like a couple of movie studios. That's kind of it, like the infrastructure and all that stuff. That was
Let's talk about what's built in Russia.
Europeans building all that stuff with their bare hands.
Europeans did. Christians did. You're a guest. You need to be put in your place. You disgusting fat bitch. No one is going to be begging Jews for anything because Americans would rather die on their feet than live on their knees begging to anybody. She goes, "You're messing with the God of Abraham. You're messing with God. His name is Jesus Christ. That's who you're messing with." She goes, "You're messing with the God of Abraham. You're messing with Yahweh."
Yahweh. Is that Yahweh the way they make it sound? It sounds like a Chinese company that builds communication devices.
Name is Jesus Christ, actually. That's the God of this nation. That's the God of your nation. That's your king, too. As a matter of fact, he's especially your king. He's the king of you people. He's the king of the Jews.
Yes, he is. Amen.
Christ is king over everybody, especially you, Roseanne Barr, and that's who you're messing with. She goes, he's messing with the God of Abraham. We're like Daniel. We can predict the future. We know everything.
No, you don't.
It isn't right. And everybody can see what they're doing. All it takes is one person that isn't ashamed. That's why they hate me. Because you can't guilt me. You can't shame me. I'm shameless. I'm guiltless. Absolutely. They go, you're racist. You're anti-Semitic. You're a Holocaust denier. Yeah. You said Hitler's cool. Yeah, he is cool. Fuck you. At least Hitler isn't replacing me in my own country. That's the difference. I know that Hitler killed Jewish people, but Jewish people are counting down the days until white people are a minority in their own countries. They're wishing for Europeans to be genocided. So think of that. Think of that. Why
Is he
are
a
we supposed
lesbian?
to hate Hitler? Because
I thought the peace sign meant that you ate pussy. Doesn't it mean that?
I thought it
Well,
meant peace.
Nick Fuentes, it's kind of complicated. He's a fur boy. He had this boy named Cat Boy. He had a boy lover.
Destiny gave him a blowjob. Did you ever see that video?
Yeah, I mean, Fuentes is not even American. He's just a fucking Hispanic Latino cat boy, and he has cat boy lovers. America First is a gay op that.
Well, you heard what whatchamacallit said about him, didn't you? He was an angry gay kid from Chicago.
Right, and you're gonna import all these fucking faggots and make love to them and call it
that's
America First. I mean, good for you. I mean, go to Mar-a-Lago, go suck Trump's dick.
That's the right's idea, though. They're trying to fight back against the woke bullshit, so they figure if we find some fucking based faggots, maybe we can put them up, and it'll fucking, you know what I mean?
I don't know what
either,
you mean.
but they should just get based people, not based homos. I mean, sooner or later they're gonna crack. You know that?
They just try to throw up these fucking idiots. They throw up these fucking grifters, and then we're supposed to bite, and we're supposed to like, yeah, fuck yeah, Q-tard, fucking Bitcoin, fucking let's go, yeah, Trump, fuck you, dude. You gotta be smarter than that. You gotta be
Back
smarter.
when Al Gore was running for president, I saw Pete Buttigieg and Vivek Ramaswamy were interviewing him. And now this is like 20 years later. Look at what the fuck where they're at.
Yeah, Pete Buttigieg. That motherfucker wears fake tits. He's got like a
I saw that. We showed that on here. Parrots. We did a show about it.
Yeah, the motherfucker was fake tits.
Adoption, I think it was called.
So him and his gay lover, they breastfeed their adopted child with piss from his fake tits. I mean,
Oh, that's so gross.
How horrible can it get? How
Can you imagine being their fucking kid? I'd rather die.
How more fucked up does it gotta get before we fucking figure this shit out? Can we figure this shit out?
Good luck. Check this shit out. Yeah. I might do that to my basement where I don't have fucking shit down.
Might have to seal it first.
Oh, yeah. Yep, you're right, Mo. A few crumbs of truth, and then they give you into the bullshit. Yeah, they're too stupid. They don't know about landscape. That looks great, though, don't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it does. I saw a guy on YouTube make a table out of denim.
They hit that shit with a torch, man.
Yeah, to get all the air bubbles out.
Yeah. It also makes that stuff flow too.
Yeah. It was cool. I was sanding it down too.
And so
Very
it's
smooth surface.
well, that looks cool as fuck.
It looks like lava, huh?
Fuck yeah, it's awesome, ain't it, Mossy?
Yeah, that's what I would want right there on my floor.
I also seen that too where they had to ground down the concrete.
Fuck right there, look at that shit.
Ice.
I could see getting drunk there.
It looks like ice, huh?
Yes.
That's fucking sweet. Oh, that's another cool one right here.
It's Russian.
No shit. The name of it is Why Don't They Do Floors Like This in America?
This kind of what? Over time, we probably got to take a level off and then put some more resin on it over the years.
Yeah, you have to scuff it and recoat it.
Yep,
You treat it like a basketball court.
yep. Even with wood floors too.
Well, that one's cool.
Yeah, looks like a
Universe.
yeah.
Oh, this one's awesome. Let me see this.
You seen that too? Where the bathroom they had a big huge hole only looking down like help.
Fucking nuts, ain't it?
Yeah. But I'm like, hey, am I gonna die? When the scene breaks? Or have you seen that walkway in China? Japan somewhere? That's all glass.
Yeah.
That's
They
kind
got
of
to
funny,
go
huh?
to Grand Canyon where it's all glass.
Yeah. Or there's a building in the in Chicago. No, in Illinois. That actually you can look down, straight down.
Yeah, people throw pennies off it. I know about it.
Yeah, one time on YouTube, I guess it broke. I guess it cracked, but they had to replace it.
Oh, this shit's all burned.
It's kind of cool, huh? Where they torch the logs and scrape off the burnt stuff.
They could have done something better with that last one.
The lava one was the coolest.
Yeah. So far. Oh, this is gonna look cool too, though.
Old wine bottles.
But never seen in real life for $1 million. It's just fucking dirt.
Have you seen that too, where they put those crayons?
Yeah.
Cool, huh?
This is what Indians used to do before casinos.
Right. Fuck you. We didn't know what acrylic was. The best one though is like Moxie said, the fucking lava one. Look at this shit. They all started at the beginning again.
That's cool.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Look at the fireplace.
That's cool.
You almost never see floors like this in the US, but in Australia, they're becoming a real trend. While most homes around the world are still installing tile or hardwood, basically the same thing people have used for decades, Australian craftsmen chose a completely different path. They call it immersive epoxy flooring, and honestly, it's one of the most striking floor designs you can find today. The idea itself is simple, but the execution is on a whole other level. They're not just installing a floor, they're turning the ground into a full natural landscape. It starts with real wood, sometimes even entire logs, each piece placed with millimeter-level precision.
So it's in
Then they add
Australia,
stones,
not Russia.
pebbles, sand, and other natural elements to build depth and structure. Some builders go even further, cutting deep channels directly into the concrete base to create true dimension, irregular shapes, and real visual movement.
See that
Once the
one?
entire scene is set, they pour multiple layers of ultra-clear epoxy resin. The resin wraps around the wood, seals every gap, smooths every edge, and locks every detail permanently in place. When it's finished, it no longer feels like you're walking on a floor. It feels like you're walking on a piece of 3D art, fully custom, extremely durable, and completely unlike anything you'd normally see in an American home.
That one's
So be
nuts.
honest, would you put a floor like this in your house? Or is it
Fuck
just a little
yeah.
too bold for you?
I would.
Oh, I'm down with it.
Plus, you can't have anybody walking on that for a while until it completely
Yeah.
dries.
Yeah. All right, I'm about out of shit right now. I got some other stuff that I'm gonna save for Wednesday. And then we're gonna start after the holidays on the new conspiracies and all that crap. You guys got anything you want to say?
No.
All right, thanks for coming, everybody. We'll see you on Wednesday. Bye.
Am I twisted?